Hello everyone, welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob, and today we're going to be playing The Elder Scrolls Betrayal of the Second Era, aka Tez Botsy, as it's known in the, some circles. Welcome everybody, welcome. This game is I think the most requested game that I need to play. I mean, that people want me to play over the last couple months, getting messages in chats, off chat, through other social media and stuff that is asking me I need to play this again. Even though I've already spent dozens of hours playing it on and off stream already in the past using a prototype copy. But the publisher, full disclosure, sent me a final copy recently. I just got it a couple weeks ago, or less actually. So unfortunately I said yes to accepting that. So then people want to see me play it, so I gotta kind of play it. Unfortunately, I have to play like a pretty awesome game today, so that kind of sucks. But anyways, you better be entertained, okay? I'm doing this for you guys, okay? And these folks right here for supporting the channel. It's really brought to you by them, who are the ones that pay me to play games on YouTube. But I do appreciate the publisher for sending me a copy, helping me not have to spend as much of their money on games that I stream. I appreciate it. But thank you guys, thank you. Yeah, thank you to all of you who clicked the like button already, 13, and we just got started. I appreciate that. That's huge. Helps other people find the channel big time. If you're watching this later, another thing that helps that I never think of, because you guys always leave comments on videos whether I want you to or not. But I do appreciate it if you could leave a comment watching later. It does help people find the video, helps YouTube algorithm stuff, just like the like button. So I want you, if you're watching this later, to leave down below why this game is better than Too Many Bones, or why Too Many Bones is better than this game, or if you like both and why. Anything related to that topic, leave it down below. I think it'll be some fun stuff to read. You can leave funny answers, serious answers, stuff that can help other people who are deciding between the two, because I see that come up a lot. So anything that can help other people making their decision, because I get that question all the time. I see it posted online. On social media and stuff, people was asking, if I own this game, why do I need this game? Or I'm looking at both, which one's better, blah, blah, blah. I only have so much money. If you have a problem with budget, you shouldn't be looking at either. But yeah, there you go. But we just got finished playing Iridia on the stream, playing through a whole campaign of Iridia. So I figured it was good to kind of roll into another, $200+ game, almost 300 in Canada. But yeah. So I figured let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling. I've done most of the setup off screen, just to help speed things up. So we're not sitting here for an hour setting up and then going through like polls and voting on things. The only thing I haven't done yet is chosen our what's this called? A guild. A guild. Oh yeah, and I should let you know. Yes, I've played this game on the channel before. That was like a year ago, maybe less. I feel like it was around summer of last year. But it's been a while, okay? Relearning this game has been quite the struggle for me, because it's quite a beast. And I've read lots of rule books and played lots of games since. So I was kind of coming back to it fresh, with a finalized rule book, with some additional references, thanks to the awesome folks on BoardGameGeek.com. Fan-made reference sheets that are freaking phenomenal, that helped me put everything together, because this game, the rule book is like 90 pages, and then some of the rules are also in a learn to play tutorial guide. So this game literally, it might give you paper cuts with how much you'll be flipping and flopping to different sections of the rule book, trying to put together the flow of the game. But they did add a reference on the back of the learn to play guide, which is helpful. It's helpful, just not even close to how awesome some of the fan-made ones are though. And it was funny, I did talk about that in my previous streams when I was playing a prototype, how this game's rules and Chip Theory always leaves rules as like the last thing to work on, it feels like, in the references. And by that time when they're in the development of a game, they're like really comfortable with the game, right? I don't know if they then play tests where people come to the game and then they like see how the rules need to get someone onboarded. Instead, they're like very comfortable with it. So maybe when making rules, they're kind of like not really thinking of the new player as well. They're getting better with that stuff, but they still need work, obviously. And I said that last time and people told me I was crazy. But then you go on Board Game Geek, go in the file section, and it's a huge red flag when rules aren't made to satisfy like every learning style and that kind of stuff, or aren't organized well enough, or the game is like super complex. and you really can't organize it well enough, you'll see the file section like loaded with people's all different versions of reference sheets, all different sizes, languages, and everyone's different way of learning. This game has that. There's a bunch of reference sheets, but that's super helpful to someone who's coming back from the game, who hasn't played it in a while. So I found that super helpful. So thank you to everyone who takes the time to put those reference sheets together and share them. I appreciate that. That's huge. So thank you. Thank you. So if you're having trouble learning this game, you're struggling, and you just need someone to condense things down in a nice flow, yeah, there's great sheets online to help with that, to condense the thing, so you don't have to flip through a rule book over and over again and get paper cuts on your hands. So yeah, I found some nice ones online, and we can use them. Especially when you don't do a delve for a while, Sometimes you might do a whole session without a delve, and then you're you've read the delve rules weeks ago, and then you have to do a delve, so you have to look it up. It's nice when someone just breaks it down on half a page, and you can just read that quick and keep the gameplay going. I like it. So anyways, yeah. Oh yeah, and I should mention, if this is your first time watching me play Elder Scrolls, I'm not going to be explaining the game. They did make some rules videos, so if you don't know how the game works at all, I recommend you spend a couple hours to go watch all those how to play videos that were created by Chip Theory. I've linked those in the video description, so you can go watch those. They're pretty well done with some dry humor in them, which I can appreciate. And yeah, so that's linked down below. So go watch that, learn how the game plays, or go watch one of my previous streams where we spent hours explaining the game, going through cards, options, discussion of the game for hours and hours and hours. Those are down in the video description in a playlist. You can find all my previous playthroughs there, all the future playthroughs, even tomorrow's stream that's already scheduled. You can set a reminder for that. All in the playlist down below in the video description. Welcome everyone, welcome to the live stream. Let's see, what are you guys saying? Are you planning to play true solo or multi-handed? Only true solo. I have no interest in playing multi-handed at all in this game. These games being pretty high complexity, I enjoy that they're really made for the true solo crowd. Chip Theory values that crowd very much. That is quite a big chunk of their sales. Because these games are huge on the table, right? And then huge in scope, tons of rules and things. So it's nice that you could just put it on the table, set it up for one player, and it still takes up your whole table, even though you're playing one player, true solo. I don't really want to have it take up even more space and have more to deal with. I have enough trouble trying to keep track of all the rules. This basically, we're playing keyword simulator here, right? So it's a true test of your memory and your patience in this game, because the game not only contains more keywords than 7 CCGs that have been out for decades all together for the game, right? That you have to kind of keep looking up and remembering. But every single die in the game is a keyword, right? Or actually multiple keywords on each side that you then have to start understanding what they do and start memorizing symbols and how the rules tie to each symbol. Because, you play a card game like a CCG, and most of the rules are written on the cards, right? With the odd keyword or symbol that you have to memorize. But it's I always thought those were massive and annoying. You have to spend your whole gaming time memorizing all that stuff in the game. But Chip Theory says hold my beer, and they're just load the game full. You got reference sheet simulator, you're just keywords, remembering symbols, yeah, it's just rules are everywhere, except on the component you need them on. So yeah, having to remember all that and then do that for 2 characters, no thanks. Not interested. I'd rather just play with other players if I want that experience. And I already know how that is from playing. We played a 2-player series of this game on the channel, but I've also played Too Many Bones at every single player count, multiple times, every single mode, and I see how the game feels different at all those. And it is more interesting when you start adding more components to the puzzle, right? It's definitely more fun. But I'd rather just have the other players at the table. Yeah, so that's me. Dr. Chud says, I run two-handed. The delves can be brutal, true solo. I believe you. I believe you. Yeah, and that's fine if you like playing games that way. We've had this discussion before in dozens of different games I played on the channel. I'm just a fan of games that actually have true solo in them. I am actually offended when a game says 1 player on the side of the box, but you're forced to play with 2 characters. I feel like that's just lazy on the development side of things. But yeah, I appreciate this game has the true solo mode for me, so I'm going to use that, right? And I am lucky that I have a wife who will play games with me. A daughter, if I pay her enough, will play games with me. A teenage daughter, by the way. She used to play games with me and want to. now I have to pay, and that price keeps going up, like damn inflation. But I have other friends too that play with us, and family and stuff. So, and yes, they will play games as heavy as this, which is, I'm so lucky, like so lucky. So yeah, so I don't want to put myself through that, but like if you have the mental fortitude to do that, it's all on you. That's all good. I am jelly, but it's all good. Snez says we had to stop Iridia viewing as I fell so far behind. I didn't want to get spoiled. And we understand. So I put spoiler tags on like everything all the way through the end of that game. There was tons of surprises all the way up until the end. So yeah, if you're going to play that game, go enjoy it. But if you have a memory like me, you won't remember half the stuff. And we didn't do everything in the game. There was still so many things we didn't explore when we wrapped it up. I'm not going to spoil anything other than like, I thought we did a lot of the game, but like there was still quite a bit that is kind of optional. And yeah, it was neat. So definitely a great game. I really like that game a lot. So, and I should mention for this game too, I do this live. I'm honest. I like don't care about bridges burned and stuff like that. So just know this is one of my favorite games. I do love this game. It's a great game. Let's just get that out of the way. But if I get frustrated or someone asks me my opinion on things, I'll give you positives, negatives, whatever. I kind of don't care. Because even if that information is relevant to you or not, it should help you in your decision making either way, and depending on the weight you put on it, and it will help others too. So, yeah. So I might say some bad things about your favorite game, but just know it's like one of my favorite games. So all my top 10 games, if I think of like my top like 2 or 3 games right now off my head, none of them are perfect. I wouldn't rate any of them a 10 out of 10. I'm still waiting to play the 10 out of 10 perfect game. And there's no such thing. Because I do care about things like the learning process, the pulling it back off the shelf after 6 months, relearning process, stuff like that. And a lot of the games don't care about that. They only care about getting your money up front and getting the game in your house. And a lot of them don't even care past the shrink wrap removal, how you're going to store it, the opening experience, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, there's always things that are cut for budget reasons, and no game is perfect. So yeah, are we ready? Nesville says, The Elder Scrolls is my game waiting after I'm finished with Iridia 100%. Oh, geez. I know I wanted to do 100% Iridia. I did want to go back to it. I did put it away and disassemble it. I did not reset it, but there's no way I can continue really what we did. Because I don't want to sort all that out. But I did want to play more of it. I just have other games like this to play. So I'm just going to move on. But a lot of campaign games, I'm kind of happy when they're done. And that was one where I'm like, I could keep going. But 30-something episodes later, I think we're good to stop. People are complaining that I wasn't playing enough other games. So, yeah. Oh yeah, and again, so I haven't played this game in a while. I played it this week, a couple of little mini sessions just to relearn it. I'm not going to be perfect at the rules, but I do have a bunch of people watching who have probably played this game way more than I have. Or if you're watching later, feel free to chime in live, or if you're watching later, timestamp it in the comments below. If I make any goofs, because there are people who watch these playthroughs who are trying to learn the game, or trying to like learn a class, or how certain enemies work, and they want to see how it's done, and I might goof it up. Okay, I'm not perfect. I didn't study the FAQ for this game. I don't know if there is one. I did have to look up a few rules when I was playing the game to see how some traits work and stuff, but I forget a lot of what I played with before. So I'm going to be looking up keywords. I'm going to be asking you guys. We might do a little rules look up here and there. Might have to go to the rules book to figure things out. If I run into anything, I'm like, I don't know how this works. But some things I might just kind of like, I think it works this way. I'm not going to look it up and waste time. Let's just keep playing. So keep that in mind. But to help other people, again, learn from my mistakes, just drop it in the comments below. Timestamp it if you notice anything. And if you can, mention like page something in the rules, or on BGG, Shannon says such and such is the real way it works, something like that, or just to help other people know you're not just like making it up. Because a lot of people will leave rules comments and then say, no, this is how it works, and then they're wrong, and then we look up the rules and whatever. So just make sure you double check your rules too, because especially the game played solo a lot, people just like read the rules, play the game, and think they're doing everything correctly, and then when somebody examines their work, they find out they're not. So I know this very well from playing live on the internet. You might think you know everything, but you don't, and I'm just cool with that. So yeah. And we are playing a 4.01 in the red complexity game there. This is the weight. Jeez Louise. So this is a beast, of course. Rank overall, 578 now. I don't know where it was when we played it last year, but there it is. A 9.1 rating. Obviously has some hardcore fans loving this game. But it is not a top 100 game, unfortunately. So therefore, it's probably not worth your time. Because these numbers on Board Game Geek are all super important. That's what makes a game good or not, right? So yeah, just kidding. Who cares what people think? If you're having fun, it looks good for you, then it's all good. But yeah, I was just finding these numbers interesting. 120 to 240 minutes. We'll see if we can break that record. And yeah, best with 2 players. So unfortunately, I'm not playing in its best configuration according to the fans on BoardGameGeek.com. But just some fun information for you there. 14 plus, eh? Yeah. Sure that's for choking reasons on the chips and things, but yeah. So here we are. So I've been going through some setup, and like I said, the only thing I think the only thing I haven't done is this guild. I did shuffle all this stuff. Yep, I literally sat here for half an hour, grabbing correct cards and shuffling decks. So I have grabbed 4. It's 4 generic, peaceful, 4 generic conflict cards. Shuffled them with the HR cards. We're playing High Rock, by the way. I don't think I played that one before. I quickly looked at my previous streams. We might have played in High Rock, like in the second half of a campaign or third part. I don't know. But I just looked at the beginning, and we played like in Black Marsh. We played in like Morrowind. But again, when you play, like depending on the guild you're playing with, you'll see a whole bunch of different stuff in the same region. So it's like I could play High Rock a bunch of times, I'm assuming, and still see new stuff. And especially since these cards like can be different, you're putting different generic cards in, you're seeing different cards each time you play. Whoops. And yeah, so we'll just give these a little more shuffling. Oops. I scribed the remaining keys in Rydia and looked up a little on BGG. As long as I find a squill, I don't mind if I missed a map, board, or something, though. You have some cool battles unplayed. I believe I do. I know there's so many interesting things that happen in that game, and I know there's more. And I'm okay that I didn't see it all. I'm okay. I have to be okay, right? I have other games to play. I have to move on. I still have the game, though. So if I ever want to sit down, like reset it all, you know, in a couple of years, and like there's a reason to play again, we could. I don't know if that will happen because there's always other campaign games I could play, right? There's always a big box, you know, 30 session plus game that I could easily play that I've never played before, that I would choose over that. But oh, see, Mitch hasn't played Valenwood. I feel like we did Valenwood on one of the previous streams, but again, I don't remember. And again, this is the final version. I'm sure some things have changed since the version we played before. But let's just find our 3. We'll find our 3 guilds we're picking from. I think there's 9 of them, right? So I'll just roll 7, 8, 4. Okay, so these are the ones we're not playing with. And we're going to work this decision out together, unless it's super obvious. So we got Fighters Guild, Thieves Guild, Circle of Champions. I should go over which kind of class I'm playing here. So here's how I did it. I went back to those videos that I played before, and again, they're so long ago, like I don't remember really like how anything played. Don't have any clue really. But I thought for somebody watching later who might watch those videos and then roll right into these ones, they're all in the same playlist, you know, I might go, oh, I want to watch another playthrough. If I was playing the exact same class and exact same build, it might not be as interesting, right? Because I might pick the same dice that I picked before, just out of like my gameplay style and stuff. So I don't think I played with Dragon Knight. I didn't see that, but I know sometimes the game might switch up your class or race mid-game, maybe. I think it did that before to me. I can't remember. But I picked Dragon Knight because it sounded cool. I don't know if it's good solo. No idea. but it sounded cool, so I just started playing with that one. I played a couple games with it just to get used to it. I haven't even done everything on it. But yeah, so we're playing with that. We're not going to do a poll and voting and all that stuff. I just thought to speed things up a little bit because, you know, I could sit here for 20 minutes rambling about other stuff. The other thing I picked is an Argonian. I was playing with I was trying different races, but then I came back to, like, I remember Mel played with this one, and I threw all the ones out that we played with before and was trying to only pick new ones. But then I just, like, felt like I just wanted to have this once per battle, when you be dealt damage, prevent all the damage kind of safety net. Again, I don't remember a lot about the game. I will make dumb decisions, I'm sure. And that could be our just, like, not fail ability. Like, whoops, the enemy rolled 3 dice and got 2s on all of them. And we're about to die in one shot on the first turn of the battle. No thanks. No thanks. That's why that's there. Just so we can keep on going and playing, right? I know we have that guild assist ability and all that, but we might need that for other reasons. So I just picked that for survivability. It might be boring. Might not be the best stats for this class and this build. But I also have never played two-handed. Mel got to play the two-handed, but I haven't played it before. So I thought after, like, playing with this, I felt like the two-handed is what I'm going to play with today. I play with the bow. I play with, like, the magic one, the ones that they recommend to start with. So I'm going to try two-handed out. So feel free to play along and give me recommendations on dice and things, and, like, as we play through it, of course. If you're watching live, play along for sure. And but I just picked this stuff because I want to play with it. Being selfish, I just want to try different things. I'm not trying to play the best build or anything like that. But I did see there was some synergy here too. There was like this is really what got me. This right here, this enduring. So as long as I'm at 3 tenacity after you defeat an enemy, you may remove 2 light fatigue or 1 over fatigue from your cooldown track. And I was like, after reading this, like my starting die, Wrecking Blow, literally this, I freaking roll this like all the time. And it makes sense because there's 3 sides of the 6. But I always like gain 2 light fatigue. Like all that's, it's so annoying. Like even when I just want this side, I'm like, I just need 2 damage. Just give me, or 1 damage, please. Just give me 1 damage. You know, that's all I need. I always rolled the stupid, even if I'm rolling multiple of these, I always rolled this symbol on all of them. And then so I'm forced to be taking this. So if we can get the tenacity, we kind of have a way to, like, you know, if we have to use 2 dice, we can, like, at least get rid of a couple of it. I don't know. Half the time I can't find weapons when I play this game, so, because the item deck is way too big. But that is part of the fun. But trying to find a weapon sometimes doesn't work out, so this might work. I don't know. I like this leap thing. It's kind of fun. But again, it depends if you even get tenacity. Half this stuff doesn't even mean anything. But this one is huge. If there are more undefeated enemies than undefeated party members, which I'm playing solo, so I should be less than the enemies a lot of the times, I get to ignore 1 defense on my target. And just being able to ignore defense in this game, with sometimes your roll luck, can be huge, especially when you're, you know, maybe a little low level and they're throwing rank 10 enemies at you. It always have shields, it seems. This kind of maybe levels that playing field is how I look at it. So that's kind of what I'm rolling with. That's what I'm rolling with. Oh yeah, and I do need to try to, I gotta remember this. I forget this sometimes. The upgrade is end a battle with 1 HP, which I don't want to do, but I'm sure I'll be forced, it will happen sometimes. So I'm not gonna really like go hard for it, because that could be so risky. But with the ability on this one, this might help me actually make it happen. So, you know, if I'm kind of playing with my food in a battle and I'm doing okay, and the enemy goes, I just need them to hit me for 1, you know, to get me down to 1 health, and they roll 2, I could prevent it and then try again. But it's only once per battle. But this could work out for me as an option to kind of mess around. So we might do that, but we'll see. If I don't flip this, not the end of the world. I'm sure one of the battles I'll like crawl out at 1 health. But yeah, I know I played Necromancer one time when you guys were like, we did a poll, you guys wanted me to play magic build. I remember playing like all the magic stuff last time I played solo, and it was fun and goofy, and like we had a good time, I remember. But we're getting serious now, right? We're going melee, which I'm not a fan of melee really in a solo only, because I don't like getting up in the enemy's faces. So I'm hoping this is not glass cannon type build, but it might be. And if we die and we lose, we lose. Like, I don't care. I just want to try some different stuff. So that's what we're doing today. That's what we're doing. Snez says, I put playing campaign games on hold for now because I need my dining table. Awesome. Got a gaming one coming end of year. Hopefully then I'll be going to play a dozen of them in a row. Yeah, that's the key. That is the key to playing big giant games that take long to play, whether it's long for each session or long over the series of a campaign. Having a table where you can just set the game up, and especially if a board game table has like a topper or a way to cover it, you know. So if you have kids or pets or you just, you know, an earthquake, you don't want it to mess up the game in progress. That has saved me. And that's why I play a lot of these games, because I'm able to just set them up on a table, play them. And if I get called away or I just get bored or I get a headache or hungry or whatever, I just can walk away and leave the game in progress. And that helps me enjoy some of these games that take so long, right? And I'm going to do that on stream. Depending on how long we're playing today, I might just stop mid-session. We do have a stream scheduled tomorrow. We'll just continue where we left off. So I might not even finish a complete session today. We'll just see how I'm feeling, how it's going, right? So that's the plan. And we don't rush our playthroughs here, just so you know, if you're new here. So yeah. Okay. I think we discussed this enough. I think I have my stats correct, but feel free if you notice anything weird. I may not have reset things after I was playing yesterday. Trying to learn the game over the last few days. But yeah. Okay, so let's try to figure out what guild we should play. So I'm just going to look down here. The party focuses the Fighters Guild. The party focuses on a wide variety of battle-heavy quests. Okay. That sounds fine. The Thieves Guild. The party focuses on a criminal enterprise. This often includes heist-like battles to retrieve specific items or people. So I'm assuming that's to like go in, unlock some cash chip thingy and get back to the entrance tile kind of stuff. Yeah. And then the Circle of Champions, the party focuses on clashes that escalate in difficulty over the course of the session. So that's kind of cool. So we don't have to keep setting up other delves and things. We can just keep playing on the clash mat. I'm not opposed to that. It'll feel like Too Many Bones style. Keep playing on the, you know, the same mat over and over again. Not a problem. Okay, so those are our guilds. Now we're gonna read in the High Rock Storytime book. We're gonna try to figure out a little read off of what these do. Oh yeah, complexity, that would be good too. I'm okay with the 3 complexity stuff. We can figure it out. We can figure it out. It just might add a little bit of length, and as I'm trying to reread rules over and over again to like let them sink in. Okay, so Fighters, Thieves, and Circle of Champions. Let me see if we can find these in here. Okay, we got Mage, Thieves. Thieves Guild. Snapshot says, retrieve an artifact from a dungeon. Then travel to a city and fight a clash as you are chased by an entity that grows more powerful as unrest rises. Oh yeah, we should read how the High Rock works and all that stuff. Okay. Retrieve an artifact from a dungeon. So we'll be playing a dungeon. Then travel to a city and fight a clash as you're chased by an entity that grows more powerful as unrest rises. So we can reduce unrest in this by doing side quests, which another reason I want to play this one. I don't really do side quests in this game a lot, but the mechanic of this region is this unrest meter rising. And the best way to kind of lower it is by doing side quests, because you can drop it by like, I think 4 unrest playing solo, which is great to help calm down some of the encounters we'll come across. Okay. What was the other one? So that's Thieves Guild. Okay, what do we got? Fighters Guild. Session snapshot. Travel from one end of the map to the other. managing unrest by fighting battles. How generic can that be? That sounds so... That's just playing the game every time you play it. Like, I don't know. Anyways, so that's generic. Sure. All right. Fighters Guild, fighting battles. Who knew? Okay. Circle of Champions. Circle of Champions. Oh, right here. Throwing down. Session snapshot for the Circle of Champions. Complete 3 clashes that get harder as unrest rises. I don't know. I'm leaving this up to you guys. I'll just put in a poll, vote for whatever one. Whichever symbol you like, the name you like, description, whatever. I'm going to put it in the chat. We'll just do a poll quick. I'm down with whatever. Why no typey? Fighters or... Okay, I put a poll down in the live chat. You guys can go vote on that. Leave it up for like a minute. Again, I'll go over here one more time. Thieves Guild, party focuses on criminal enterprise. This often includes heist-like battles to retrieve specific items or people. Fighters Guild, the party focuses on a wide variety of battle-heavy quests. And Circle of Champions, the party focuses on clashes that escalate in difficulty over the course of a session, which this all basically is what these snapshots were saying too. It's just they involved unrest, which is managing this meter of peaceful, tense, dangerous, or chaotic unrest as we play. And while you guys are voting on that, let's just double check all that rules. So this says overlay mechanics, having endured centuries of strife between the Bretons and Orcs, in addition to many other rogue factions vying for power, the province of High Rock continues to endure frequent unrest. At the start of a session, place this token on the unrest track. In the active province effect step, increase or decrease unrest as determined by the day's symbol. When an encounter refers to unrest, it's referring to the specific number on the unrest track, in addition to the number itself. Effects commonly refer to the current unrest level. The unrest level is defined by the following. And so 0 to 2 is peaceful, 3 to 4 is tense, dangerous, then chaotic, as you see on the meter on the map. And then there's the effects of the symbol. It could increase unrest by 1 or 2, or even decrease unrest by 1. And then it does mention here, the effects of unrest are primarily felt in encounters and determine the strength of enemy skill, native insight. Certain effects and encounters increase or decrease unrest. Immediately upon the completion of a side quest, the party may choose to decrease unrest by 5 minus player count, so 4, like I said. Unrest cannot decrease below 0 or increase above 1. And then the native skill is insight. After units defeated, all allied units heal for HP equal to the current unrest. And then, yeah, there you go. And there's just a little, again, fan-made reference cards, so I don't have to keep flipping through this book even more than I already have to, which I appreciate. Oh yeah, let me show you another one. Remember the way I complain about the town books being annoying, that you have to flip it so much and go to look up towns and find if they have an inn, when you're also trying to keep track of your current quest that's in the same book, or your overlay mechanics, which are in the same book. Everything's in the same damn book. Flippy, 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 annoying. So somebody also, like me, I'm not crazy, super helpful. Somebody made a exactly what I said they should have in the front or on the cover or on the back of every gazetteer should be a quick lookup of what is in each town, so I don't have to keep looking up 3 different towns to find out which one nearby me has an inn or has a potion shop or whatever. This could use some work and actually list some of the abilities at the towns, because they're kind of like a lot of blank space on them. But I'm going to leave this up on the screen so I can quickly just look at this chart. And, you know, if I'm looking for legendary items, you know, which shop should I go to? If I need to train in the warrior skill, obviously maybe I don't want to go to a town that doesn't give me warrior trainers. If I need to rest in an inn, which is the big one. I just want to be able to look quickly. I hate having to, like, I'm trying to look at the quest instructions and then I have to, like, oh, let's go flip and go find the towns and what other town, and just like a big waste of my time. When I'd rather be sitting there like using my time on my play session, mental mathing and trying to strategize during combats and stuff, not flipping through the books like I'm studying for a high school exam or something. Very annoying. But yeah, so I appreciate other people like me who think that this needed some fixing. So thank you to the fans who make this stuff on BoardGameGeek.com in the files section. You guys are freaking love it, love it. So yeah. So I'm just gonna leave this up on a screen beside me so I can look at it. I should have printed this out. But I think I would edit it and then like on the space, I'd type out the things for some of the towns or maybe even the overlay mechanic on here or something, you know? Like that would be neat. But definitely hopeful. You're wrong. Jury's still out on whether or not you're crazy. This is true. All right, I'm closing the poll. And what are we playing? 63% want us to play the champion, Circle of Champions. So this is our guild we're playing with today. And tomorrow. And unless they make us change it, this is what we're stuck with. Okay. I don't want to hear any complaints. Okay, you had your chance to vote. Unless you voted for something else, then I guess you can complain. You have the right to complain. Okay. So oh yeah, I didn't even look at our abilities here. I probably should have, right? So this is our guild kiosk town action. Search. Oh, you guys, I didn't even look at this. This is huge. I have trouble finding weapons with this stupid class. And this class actually like loves weapons. I should have looked at the back. I'm an idiot. I may not be crazy, but I'm definitely an idiot sometimes. Yeah, I should have looked at the back of the cards. I totally forgot. But I'm sure the Fighters Guild is something cool too, right? Train on any warrior. Oh yeah, this could help us too. Train on like a warrior skill. Like one I played with was there's like a defensive one. Kind of remind me of oh, what's his face in Too Many Bones. Just like really defensive, putting shields like in my cooldown track and stuff was fun. I think we need it so that I'm not dead instantly all the time. Thieves Guild, Scoundrels. For your guild kiosk town action, discard one regular common item to train any rogue, I think it is, type skill line from the trainer. Okay, yeah. So you guys definitely picked the right one. Pick it, that's it, pick it. I was going to say Gilly, but I'm like, Gilly's not the shielding one. Gilly's is like, I love Gilly because it's an archer one, but yeah. Pick it, that's it. Pick it, the best one to teach players how to play the game. Yeah, it gave me some Pickett vibes with the defense. But I guess the one-handed is more like the Pickett thing, right? Heavy armor, that's it. I need heavy armor ASAP. Well, we're not getting it quicker with this now, but at least we'll get a weapon, hopefully. Okay. We're going to try to get a weapon. We're going to try to get a weapon. Okay, so let's do this. So we then, I think, are ready to go, right? Day counters on 1. I know the first day we're kind of like, we're just going to town, right? And then experience dials on 2. And we need to find where we're starting on the map. That's what we're going to do in here, right? I don't know why I closed this. I need to find the A section for Circle of Champions. Throwing down. Do we care about story? I usually don't read the story stuff. I usually don't care, to be honest. So I'm just going to skip it. But starting location is Wayrest. Boom. We're in Wayrest. I'll read the story on like encounter cards and stuff because I find those like funny. But this is like, whatever. Okay. Special setup instructions. Select either quest unit, Iveli Sharp Arrow, or quest unit Bodian. So yeah, even though I did so much setup before the stream started, it's not saving us much time because this is like going to take a bit. Okay. To become a drafted fighter, your drafted fighters will be temporary companions in all quest clashes. If player count is 3 or fewer, draft more fighters until player count plus drafted fighters equal 5. Okay, including the drafted quest unit. For the first additional fighter, draw 2 random level 1 enemies from the bag and choose 1 to keep and 1 to discard. For the second additional fighter, repeat this process, but with a random level 5 enemies. And for the third additional fighter, repeat the process, but with a random level 10 enemies. With random level 10. Okay. Interesting. So we're doing a draft. Okay, first, we got to find those quest units. This is so strange. Okay. I don't know. Bodian. Found Bodian. Then Aveli Sharp Arrow. We got more there, but gotta check the backs too. Yeah, next time I'm gonna pick the guild before the stream, so I can do all this setup too. Here we go. Okay. So now what do we do with these? Select either quest unit to become a drafted fighter. Your drafted fighters will be temporary companions in all quest clashes. If player count is 3 or fewer, which it is, so I'm basically trying to draft up to 4 fighters total, including the one we pick right here. So I need to do 3 more after this. A level 1, a level 5, and a level 10. By drawing 2 and picking 1. Okay. Now here's the problem. If you don't know all the keywords, we're going to have to read keywords every single time and look at some stats here. So this is going to be drafted fighter for me, right? They're on my side, they're companion. So I want the best of the best, all right? So we see Bodian here, likes to target 2 if he can, the strongest, attacks for 2, 2 shield, only 3 health, melee fighter, but 2 shields. That's good stuff. Aveli Sharp Arrow, just attacks for 1, but is 6 range. What the heck? That's crazy. But has no defense and only 3 health, a little fragile. But let's see what Iron Bark is. True Strike, I remember being something good from other Chip Theory games. True Strike is if all of this unit's rolled enemy combat dice result in a 1, this unit deals true damage. Oh, that's neat. 1 is the most common roll. And Iron Bark. Iron Bark, when this unit is dealt damage by non-adjacent units, its defense is increased by 1 for that engage. So other range attacking her, she's got a little block. But melee will rip her apart. But that's okay. She's 6 range. Like, that's nuts. Motivate. What does Motivate do? Motivate is at the start of this unit's turn, all adjacent allied units gain 1 tenacity. Okay, I like tenacity. You can give me tenacity. And all adjacent opposing units lose 1 tenacity. That's weird. Enemies don't use tenacity, right? It's just players, right? I see why they did that though, is because like you can control, obviously, motivate on your side or the enemy side. So it's just like taking in both situations, I guess. Range would be good to complement my guy. Yeah, because I could run in and it could still hit enemies to help me out from a distance, right? It doesn't get in my way. Like I might block Bodian's path, right, to get to an enemy. He might be behind me, you know, and like can't get in there to get his attacks going sometimes in like dungeons and things. Yeah, you guys are saying Veli, eh? Okay, I'm down. That makes sense. Can't stick around today, so we'll need to try and catch the VOD before tomorrow. Good luck. Minion, thank you so much. I appreciate it. No worries. Yeah, I'm not going to try to go too long today so that people who don't want to watch tomorrow, it's like easy for them to catch up and join live tomorrow. So I was thinking of trying to split this session into 2 streams. I'm going to try that out, see how it works. I just don't know when the best time is to stop. I guess it would be like when the day counter gets to like 6 or 7, right? Like then we can kind of pick up the next day and then do the last 2 days and the final encounter. That's the plan, at least. And then we'll continue from that and schedule streams like later in the week and stuff and just keep going. All right. So, yeah, we'll just take a Veli Sharp Arrow is a drafted fighter for us. Okay, now from the bag, we're going to draft fighters. We're doing level 1 first, so we got a Wood Elf Bandit and a Nord Bandit. So stealing from the enemy is like, doesn't do anything, right? Because they don't have items. Dodging, though, is what? When this unit is engaged by an opposing unit, prevent damage dealt to this unit equal to the number of rolled skill dice that do not deal damage. So that just means if there's some blanks on the enemy die, maybe he'll avoid some attacks. I mean, if the enemy rolls 2 die, right, and then gets like rolls a 1 and a nothing, like a blank, then doesn't take any damage, right? So that could be good. No, these are fighters on my side, I thought. Yeah, they're temporary companions in all quest clashes. So I think we're going to be fighting like a ton of enemies. They're going to add extra enemies to our clashes to balance this out in the quest ones. And these are just fighters to help us. Or they're going to have like level 20 enemies like when we shouldn't be fighting level 20s, but they're giving us a bunch of help. I think is what's happening. Yeah, I know on my side if I roll tenacity and that stuff, but I'm just picturing like this guy's on our side, right? So I'm picturing what the enemy might roll, and they only roll enemy combat dice, which are either blank or have a 1 hit or a 2 hit, right? So I'm just trying to think about keywords, like which keywords work against the enemies in this game, because some keywords don't do anything against enemies in the game, right? So if these are companions on my side, not all companions are created equal. And we learned this from like Too Many Bones too, right? It's like, you want the keywords that really mess with the other enemies in the game, which some are better than others, of course. Yeah, so like Steel doesn't do jack for me, but Nord Bandit is 6 health. So, but the other guy is 5, but he dodges, so he might not take as much damage. So it kind of like is better than the 1 health difference. So I'm thinking just Wood Elf Bandit is our play here. This is just what's going through my head, right? Yeah. But again, like, are the stats worth it? Like, I don't know. Or they're both melee, so that was easy to compare. But like, maybe if one was ranged, might be better. I don't know. Even if the ability doesn't work, you know, just like, what are you trying to get? And we don't know what we're actually going to be fighting. So like, what's the scenario even? Like, maybe ranged characters suck for the scenario. Like, I don't even know. Okay, so we need 2 5s. We got Crocodile. Going after the weakest. 4 dice. Woo! 4 combat dice. And we got an Orc Marauder. Oh, two combat dice, 2 shield. So Vine Snare. Let's find out what Vine Snare does. I did see these keywords just yesterday, and the day before, and the day before that. But I still don't remember like any of them. I don't know why. Vine Snare. After this unit's engaged, its target must drain 1 available combat die. That doesn't do anything against the enemies, right? Or can they drain? Can they drain in this game? Does that just like reduce their attack stat basically? Because there was a thing that used to do that in like Too Many Bones, I remember, where you could like reduce their combat dice. Let's find out. Can we find out? We can't really find out. They don't drain? Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think they do, right? I'm trying to think of the rules. I never read anything about enemies being drained. But yeah, that's kind of weird. After this unit's engaged, its target must drain 1 available combat skill die. I mean, we could just look up drain. Maybe drain says in the rules. Jacob, thank you for being a member for 29 months. The experience and the struggle. That's why I'm here. You've got this. I know we're in this together, guys. We're learning. This is like this is me getting back into the game kind of playthrough. And then we'll do another one after, hopefully. Assuming you guys like this, you know, hit the like button, all that stuff, and people watch it. Then we'll play it again and hopefully a little more comfortable. But I do appreciate the help. I do. Let's go. Drain. Well, adventure stuff. Okay, I need to just look in a physical rule book. That's probably the best play. Let's just find drain quick. I'm like seeing all this stuff for players, but drained skill ability. I don't know. I feel like it's not something that can be done, but yeah, I don't think it's a thing. Let's just not do it at all. We're good. We'll just not do it. Yeah, yeah. I don't even know where it would be. It'd have to be like in the enemy section, right? It's not gonna have its own. I don't think there's like its own section for like draining, but I'm sure that's something that's come up online, probably, right? Rob's gonna ask in the Discord, see if someone could a quick reply. Yeah, we've done that before. Every time we play chip theory games, there's like people are in the Discord like harassing. I love it. I love it. Because that does change. Oh, there is a question. Oh, here's Shannon. Perfect. Yep. There, we got our answer. We got our answer. Fine snare does nothing to non-adventurers. Perfect. We're good. We're good. But see, I think of these things and it's like people might look at me like, why would you even come up with, like, why would you think that way? But then I find somebody else thinks the same thing. And it's like, okay, I'm not as crazy as I think I am, right? I knew somebody would think the same thing. Because this game, I feel like there's a lot of situations where you get to control enemies. A lot of scenarios and things that do it. But still, 4 attack. And then aggressive is like any misses, it re-rolls again, right? Unit rolls all misses 1 time before dealing damage to his target. And then steel, we know, does nothing. So, I don't know. I think I like Orc Marauder. Even though he's only rolling 2 combat dice, the ability to re-roll misses is kind of big. And he has 2 defense, which is like huge. They're both 6 health. But the 2 defense means the other guy's like has more health basically. But 4 combat dice is greedy. If that Vine Snare worked, well, we'd go Crocodile for sure. But yeah, Croc says Dr. Chud. Rob C says go for the Orc. I'm thinking Orc is more survivable and might actually output more damage when re-rolling on misses. I think. But 4 combat dice could be huge. But you have to think of it this way, like, it might roll the 4 combat dice like twice before it's dead, you know, because it has no defense. But the other guy might literally like survive every battle and like never take damage because he's got 2 defense, and then still is rolling 2 dice like more rounds, you know? Wouldn't get hit if you kill everything first. Hey, don't put this pressure on me, all right? Yeah, I'm going with Orc personally. If Vine Snare worked, Crocodile 1000%. But here we go. This is fun. This is fun to like draft our little team of Power Rangers here. This is great. Okay, and now we're going to a level 10. And I have no idea, like, we might look at the rules after this and it's like, oh, we picked the wrong guys. But it's fine. I'm not reading ahead on purpose. A giant bat. Okay. And a troll. Oh, I like trolls. My chat's full of them. I mean, I'm just kidding. Let's see here. 5 health, 3 attack, 2 defense. Both are melee. Native. Native, I think on this one is actually helpful. I think native is huge on this one for us. Because it's insight. After that unit's defeated, all allied units heal for HP equal to the current unrest. And we have to assume the unrest is going to be, you know, 3 to 5, like kind of all the time. So if this guy does ever die, everyone else gets healed. But detection on the bat, let's see. Detection on the bat is this unit This unit ignores stealth status dice when targeting. So that means it could like just move up to a unit that's stealth and start attacking it. Doesn't have to start right beside it. And then there's elusive. This unit prevents all damage, including true damage. Wow. Dealt by units that were not adjacent to it at the start of their turn. Wait, is elusive the same thing as stealth, or am I crazy? Yeah, it's the same. Stealth, this unit can only be targeted by opposing units that were adjacent to it at the start of the current turn. After this unit deals damage, this die is removed. Yeah, so stealth and elusive are like the same thing. Except the true damage is like, that's great. Okay. Troll all the way, you think, right? The giant bat can attack everything it's near, though. That's kind of cool. If it ever gets like beside like, you know, 3 or more enemies are surrounding it. But the troll only hits 2, but the troll has 8 health. Troll is beefy, yes. Okay, we'll go with the troll. We went with a team of basically everyone is the same enemy type. They're like undead or whatever. I think that's, or humanoid. I don't know what the skull is, but they're all the skull. We didn't go with any creatures. No creature love today, I guess. So we're going to fight more creatures because they're all in the bag. We're going to fight less humanoids or whatever. Okay, so we've got our team of Power Rangers. Let's check here. Quest objective. All right. We're going to travel to Camlorn and initiate the following clash, recommended by day 4. Only deploy enemies to hexes 1 through 4, then calculate a new EP as normal, but divide it in half, rounding down. Use this new EP, deploy enemies to hexes 5 through 8. So this is how it's balancing. It's giving us guys to fight with, but it's giving us more enemies, okay? And then when deploying enemies, use as many humanoids as possible. Well, we did steal most of them, so we'll see if that'll work out. Party members use the star hexes for deployment instead of the entrance tile. Oh yeah, there's no entrance tile. Resolve the following modification, matching the current unrest level. So if we can keep it peaceful, nothing. If it's tense, adventurers must collectively discard 1 item, or as many as possible. Dangerous, we must discard 2 items, or as many as possible. And chaotic, we must discard 3 items, or as many as possible. Oh man. So if we get a good weapon, we need to make sure we have extra items to protect it, or we need to keep it peaceful. Or if it gets tense, we need to have an extra item that we don't care about, and also keep it like tense, you know, or peaceful. Ongoing step effects. During quest clashes, the drafted fighters become companions controlled by the party. Like normal companions, they deploy at full HP and are permanently removed from the party if defeated. Before a drafted fighter's turn, you may choose to make that companion retreat, removing them from the battle, but keeping them as a companion. Oh, that's neat. That's neat. So they reset their health is what that's saying, right? So if I have a fighter that's like about to die at like 1 or 2 health, I could just have it retreat. And then when it gets deployed in the future, it's at full HP again? Am I understanding that correctly? So I gotta like, I bet if the more I keep alive by the final encounter, like the better off we are. Like I'll get some bonus or something maybe. Or maybe not. Maybe it'll balance out and be like, you brought too many, so we're gonna punish you. But yeah. And the rewards 2 experience. Yeah. Okay, so we gotta do this by day 4. By day 4. And it's the conquer objective. We just have to clear all the enemies. Okay. Interesting. This is kind of cool. I'm not a fan of companions in my fantasy games usually, but in this game they're done okay, and like I'm just used to it from other chip theory games like this, but yeah. Okay. But I know they only come out for quest clashes, which is okay, which is this one on by day 4. But if we have a clash before that from one of these cards, it doesn't count, right? So yeah, that I understand, but I might, yeah, just keep an eye on me. Don't let me do it by accident. Okay. So we're starting at Wayrest here. And where do we need to go again? Camlorn? Where's Camlorn? Oh, here. The town of Camlorn. So we need to travel over this way. And this map's like full of unrest. Or not unrest, what are these called? What are those called? Like the random die rolling encounters. Yeah, whatever those are. They're annoying, and there's a lot of them. Not a lot of conflicts. This is annoying. So if you like want a conflict, you go to these and like hope for the best. So like, do we just go for this conflict first? Because we're like full HP. I don't know. I feel like that's the play. Unstable. That's the word. I knew it started with a U. Like I don't want to look up everything I don't remember, but it's like it'll come back to me, I guess. Okay. So let's see here. Town encounter first. Town encounter first. Wayrest. Let's do that first. Day 1, town encounter. Trying to do as much too without looking at the reference sheets I've been relying on over the last couple days, so that I can kind of like lock it in. But yeah. So, suspicious outsiders. If the unrest level is at dangerous or higher, adventurers have 1 fewer town action for this encounter. Well, of course, it's only at peaceful. We're good. We're chill. So we need some common items. 3 common items. Okay, we got weapons, but none of them are the stance. The stance that I'm looking for. The attack stance. And then we need 2 legendary items. A war drum. And a necrotic herbivore. Okay, let's take a look. Up close for you guys here. Got the ash longbow. Again, like, not really interested, right? Because I need a weapon that's like my my like 2-handed stance, right? So those don't really help me. This tunic has a 2 tenacity ability on it. Gain a bonus HP if you're in the Black Marsh province. Gain additional bonus HP. Well, of course, we're not in the Black Marsh province. Get out of here. And then the legendary, we got a war drum. As an action on your turn, you may roll 1d6 and deal 1 true damage to different units in sight up to the total you rolled. Unless you're a bard, the first unit selected must be yourself. Oh, so we got to hurt ourselves for 1 true damage to be able to hit maybe others. So if we roll a 1, we just hit ourselves with the war drum. Doesn't do anything. We have to roll 2 or more for it to even like be anything. If you roll a 4 or higher, you hit too many enemies, you got to get rid of it. But it is reusable technically. But what if we just keep rolling like 1s and 2s? That I would be so mad. And then we got a pet here, which I like pets in this game. Necrotic herbivore, a pustule. When HP is removed from a unit on your turn, add HP to this pet equal to HP removed from the unit and gain the same amount of bonus HP. Then if there's at least 6 HP chips on this pet, discard it. Okay. So on my turn, I have to remove health from enemies, and that health I remove, I put it on this guy, and I get bonus HP, which only lasts till the end of the battle. But I like it. That's great for my class who has no defensive capabilities right now. And yeah. And I have to be right up in their business. I think I would take that. But let's see what our trainers are. We get 5 trainers. Any type is fine. Shake them up here. All right, let's see what we get. We got, what is that one? Oh, I have the wrong one here. I have the wrong one. That's my two-handed. So we'll just say I pulled that one out. I had the wrong red one in there. I don't know how I switched. When did I switch that? Maybe when I was cleaning up before. I pulled them all out and put the wrong one in. Okay. Oh, heavy armor. That's the one you guys were saying we need, right? That's the one I think I played with before. I don't want to do the magic healing because then I got to switch stances and stuff. I guess I have to switch stances for that anyway. So that's not the worst. But then I have to care about my magic stat, right? That one, light armor. That's the magic healing one, right? And then this one is... I forget that one. What's that called? It's like light or something. No, I mean when I played before, like off stream, in the last like week when I've been playing, trying to figure out this two-handed Dragon Knight stuff. I played with it like yesterday or the day before. I took this one. I also tried the acrobatics too, which I think was pretty. I like that one a lot for like melee fighting. I think that's good. Okay, yeah. So I got 3 magic-related ones, right? And then 2 that are. I'm not going to take the single-handed one. So I think I take this and then take this. I don't need to go to the inn. Oh, side quest. I need to get a side quest. Also, there's the town square ability too, right? As a group, at the end of the day, move the party token to More Cool, Stronghold, or Daggerfall. You must spend your next day in that town. Oh, that's neat. Where was it to? More Cool or Daggerfall? Daggerfall? Or More Cool? Oh, that's cool. So you're basically like taking a boat all the way around. But I need to go this way. So, I mean, going to here would not be the worst, but I don't want to waste an action on that. Heavy armor and a side quest probably, right? For the unrest. But items. Oh, items, I gotta build up items so I don't lose. I guess I'll have to lose items anyway. Maybe just avoid getting an item before that fight. But like not having health, like not having a heal consumable is scary. And this bonus HP is kind of big. Okay. Oh, and we have this, right? Should I do this? Or I should wait on this, right? I should do this after. Unless I can keep unrest peaceful. What can I get done in 4 days? Do I trust that I'll keep the unrest peaceful? So then I could use this to go find a weapon? Oh, but it's the first weapon. It's the first weapon. Not one I want. It might just give me one that's not even my stance, right? Oh, yeah. That's not actually that great. Okay, let's go side quest and heavy armor. Yep. Yeah, something to lose and protect the other stuff. Yeah, but keeping the unrest down with side quests is like just good in general, right? Like it'll help us even like all the encounters we do, the final scenario we have. Yeah, it should be good. And we might get a side quest that's not even like doable. So we might have to look at more. Dice! So a traveling group of gamblers invites you to participate in their games at local villages. While occupying any peaceful landmark, you may initiate the following encounter instead of drawing an encounter for the day. So peaceful landmark. Each adventurer may set up a stack of 10 HP chips in front of them. They then roll 1d6, removing HP chips equal to the result of their roll. They may roll as many times as they would like until all chips are removed or they choose to stop. Then they gain the reward that corresponds with the number of chips remaining in the stack. Keep this quest until the end of the session, as it may be initiated multiple times. You can only initiate it once on each peaceful landmark. Discard and complete this quest at the end of the current session. So if there's 0 chips left, I discard 1 item and gain 2 light fatigue. If there's 1 to 2 chips left, I gain a bonus XP. Whoa! This is like freaking gambling, right? You're like going for the 1 or 2, but you're going to miss it for sure, right? 3 to 4, draw a common item. 5 to 7, draw... Or sorry, 3 to 4 is draw a legendary item. 5 to 7 is draw a common item. 8 to 9, remove up to 2 non-status dice from your cooldown track. So this is super lame because I have to wait till the end of the session to complete it. So this does not help me try to get something done to lower my unrest mid-session. So no matter how fun this sounds, this is like a side quest that doesn't help me. The Dark Forces of Greed. That's right. This is who I pray to every night. A Breton mage has reported that a shipment of his tomes have been stolen by cultists. He requests your aid in retrieving it. Travel to the southernmost conflict landmark and initiate the following clash for that day's encounter. Add a level 10 Khajiit cultist to the EP and deploy it first. If this encounter is successful, complete this quest during your next town encounter and give each adventure an additional town action. Ooh, I like that. Gain 2 XP during that day's reward phase. Okay, extra XP. You may then attempt to swindle the mage. Make a social check. Basically, I need to have 3 tenacity at that point. If successful, one adventurer may search the common deck for the glyph of stamina and gain it, shuffling the deck afterwards. So even if I fail the social check, it doesn't matter. Battle, eliminate the Khajiit cultist. Level 10. Who's the Khajiit cultist? Is he a story guy? No, he wouldn't tell me his level, right? He would say a quest guy, right? Let's take a look at this guy. I'm sure I'm going to take this one, but a Khajiit cultist, you say? Usually it's like Khajiit on both sides, right? Khajiit cultist. Intimidate and Ritual 1. Intimidate is, after this unit's engage, apply a fear status die to the unit's target. If the target already has a fear status die, remove it instead. Fear is, the effects of this unit's non-combat skills are ignored. So basically my orange dice suck. This effect does not apply to skill dice already in active slots or in the cooldown track. Okay, and then Ritual 1. At the end of this unit's turn, all allied units in sight heal for number... Oh, so it's just healing everybody. I do get to ignore a defense on it, but getting through 6 health... This is kind of rough, like right now, right? Southernmost conflict landmark. That's this one. Oh, man. I shouldn't do this yet, right? I should level up a bit first. And we need the unrest to go up anyway. So, like, I guess I take that? Oh, hold on. So you're saying this one might be later? Because usually these tell you how to complete them. And the only part on here about completion is discard or complete it at the end of the current session. I don't see anywhere else that you can complete it. Or are you saying that's a rule that you can just complete any quest at towns? Usually it tells you when you can complete it at a town, right? You keep this, you can do the mini game in every town, yeah. But the problem is I need to be able to, like, I need to be able to do this, right? Upon completing a side quest, decrease unrest by 5 minus player count. So I'm hoping to be able to use it before the end of the session. Otherwise, like, it doesn't help me on unrest, right? That's the only reason I'm really taking side quests. Yeah, I just don't think it's good for this situation, but like otherwise, this is fine. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. That side quest is awesome. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying for what we're trying to do, right? Yeah. Do we think I can beat this guy now? I only have like 1 combat die. That's not good. I'm gonna put this one back. Where is it? Yeah. I don't know if I should try right now. Like, I don't have a weapon. I didn't take any items to help me. Like, this would have made it so that side quest is better. Yeah. So these just go to the bottom, right? Okay. Yeah. All right. So that's day 1, right? Right. Reward phase, nothing happens. So we're on to day 2. Overland. Let's just go do a regular fight, right? Oh yeah, I got to do the province effect, right? It is increase unrest by 1. Okay, increase unrest by 1. Okay, now we're back moving. Go here. And we're going to go to keep away. Dominic's here. All right. We're only on day 2. You haven't missed much. The main road is too busy for your taste today, so you decide to take an alternate route through some more remote hills and valleys. As you stray from beneath the path, you spot some oddly shaped stones surrounded by underbrush. Curious, you begin to dig. And as soon as you realize that you've unearthed a little visited Aliad ruin, as you survey your handiwork, you hear the rough speech of a gang of bandits who have just stumbled upon your discovery. Your eyes scan the interior of the ruin, glimpsing several ancient weapon racks. You have no idea whether their contents are still usable, but you know these ruffians will want to find out. Okay, only one option. So we're going to be playing a clash, but not a quest clash. These do look pretty sharp, so we can get 2 experience if we win. Adventurers cannot move on to caches. Why not? Enemies always move towards an attempt to move onto the closest cache. After an enemy moves onto a cache, each adventurer is dealt 1 true damage, and the cache is discarded. So I can't get any loot, is what it's telling me? What the heck, man? Because you have to be on them, right? To be able to unlock them. Adventurers cannot move onto caches. Enemies always move toward an attempt to move onto the closest cache. After enemy moves on the cache, each adventurer is dealt 1 true damage. Okay. So our current EP is character times 2, so just 2, right? So we're just getting 2 enemies. We have a Dark Elf Bandit going on number 1. 5 health. Number 1 is here. He's got Divert, which is, I think it's when he has 1 HP left, right? I can kill him, but otherwise I can't. Yeah, this unit cannot lose its last HP unless it already had 1 HP prior to taking damage. Son of a... I guess it's better than that Stalwart or whatever. Hardy, or whatever it's called. Oh, Red Guard Bandit wants to steal my stuff. Well, I don't have anything to steal. So, go nuts. No loot. I know, what is that? I'm playing the wrong game. It's not enough loot. So this guy attacks for 2 at 2 range. That's annoying. This guy's attacking only for 1. But does have 1 armor. But I ignore that armor as long as 2 of them are on the board because of my class ability. I can move for 3, right? Because my stamina's 3. Interesting. And they're going to move... they always move and attempt to move on to the closest cache. So these, I can't kill both of them. So one of them is going to hit the cache for sure. Yeah, I just got to try to just kill one, right? That's like really what I just have to go after this guy. And yeah. Okay, let's get him. That guy's going to move up that way. So let's go this way. Oh, elusive is, yeah, elusive is, elusive is annoying too. I agree. I agree with you there. Yes, yes, let's not forget about elusive. Okay. So I can roll. It's got 5 health, no armor. These hit for 2 or 3. Could miss. I should roll both of these for sure. But do I throw in this extra one for no reason? Or for a reason? Oh, it's got divert, so I have to save. Yeah, I gotta hit it twice, right? So I need to roll this, hopefully get it down to 1 health, and then roll that die, and hopefully don't miss. Yeah, hopefully don't miss with this one. I think that's our play, right? And unfortunately, this jerk face is probably going to be able to move on to this one and give me true damage, and then probably move on to that one and give me true damage. So, yeah, I don't be able to kill it probably because I'll have so much of my cooldown. Well, let's do it. All right, what do we get? We got both symbols. So, let me see. So we can resolve. Order kind of matters, right? So I can hit this guy for 5, but it won't kill him because he's got divert, right? So just one of these will add 2 fatigue. I don't want to do that. I think I put this one in first, right? Do 2 damage. Okay. And then this one I'll resolve. Do 2 light fatigue. Find the light fatigue. And then hit it down to 1 health. Yeah, 1 health. Okay. And then I'll take a fatigue so that I can engage again, right? And then I'll just roll this one and hope we don't miss. So then I can finish it off. Right? I'm playing kind of weird and like I'm not sure about myself. Like I haven't played again on stream in a while, so with this one. So yeah, feel free to like call me out. So we did get a 1. So that will kill this guy. And nothing else I got going on there, I don't think. Okay. So that guy's in our defeated baddie pile. Then this guy's gonna go. And he's just going to move towards this, remove the cache, and I take a true damage. Okay. My turn. Cooldown business, right? 2 cooldowns, all I got. Oh, that hurts so much. I need more cooldown ASAP. I mean, I guess I gotta block him, right? I can block him from going to the other cache. Because he won't be able to get around me, right? Unfortunately, I don't ignore his armor anymore. So this is going to be kind of sucky. Alright, we got the one with the sword going down, which is deal 3 damage to my target. So he blocks 1, takes 2. But then I gain some fatigue. I always take light fatigue, but like, I don't know if I should be taking over fatigue ever. Because it would like help here, and I can remove it in the rest, but I don't know. I always just take light fatigue. Okay. Yeah. So he's gonna go move here. He'll attack me with 1 die. Hits me for 2. You really? Come on, man. Yeah, this is a problem with not having a healing item at the start with this class. Not a fan. Oh, I'm actually going to prevent it. I'm going to prevent that one with my ability. Yeah, that's probably it. This is the worst hit I can get right now, so yeah. Let's just prevent it. Yeah, let's prevent it. That feels... It normally wouldn't do that, but just it's like, at this stage, I'm still weak. Yeah. Oh, Dominus, yeah, use my class ability. I caught it right before you said that again. Thank you to the stream delay. I'm sure if you're sitting right beside me, you would have said it way before I thought of it. All right. Okay. So I'll block that. And my turn now. Cool down. And then we'll just roll this guy. He's going to true damage me. I'm going to move away after, I think. Oh, tenacity, you son of a... Okay. Okay, and I'm going to move away. And then he'll go... Oh, yeah, I'm not even moving the round counter. So round counter should be on... That was my 3rd, right? We're in round 3 right now, I think. This guy will move here. 1 true damage. And then round 4. This kind of sucks. I don't even think I'm going to roll this one because there's 1 defense. But then the next round I get only these back. Yeah, this is kind of crazy. Yeah, I gotta wait literally 2 more rounds to get an orange die back. Ugh. But it's like, rolling this right now is pointless, I think. I don't trust that I'll roll a 2. But if I save it when I get these, I can roll all 3 together. It's probably the way to do it. Yeah. Okay. So then I'm going to just... I can make him move this way, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So what I'll do is... yeah, I'll just move here. Oh, roll it as defense. I forgot about that. Yeah, that is true. But he is just going after these, right? So it's like... I'll just avoid him. I'll just avoid him until then. I'll just avoid him. So that's me. He's just going to go towards this thing. I'm going to move him that way. I can choose which way he goes, right? Round 5. Cool down. Yeah, I'm only at 3 HP. This is scary stuff. He's going to do a true damage. I'm going to get a true damage in the next round. But hopefully we'll kill him. Okay. And then... I don't think I move. I don't think I do anything. I don't think it matters. And then he'll move. He'll clear that. I take a true damage. I'm down to 2. We go to the fun fatigue rounds. I take a black cube, And that's 1 true damage. I'm down to 1. Can we do it though? Okay. So now I'm going to go at, oh yeah, cooldown. I'll go at this guy. And then I'll roll all of it for YOLO. I just need to roll at least 4 damage. Right? And then we win. And I end the combat 1 health. Block him and roll his defense. Yeah, that would be a smarter play, but that's not how I play. Oh man, when I saw that 1 tenacity, I was gonna lose my Nikes. So yeah, we'll get a tenacity. We're at 2. I did get a 2 on this die, which is sweet. And then this one is the 3 damage. Yeah, so I need to use both dice. So let's go with Spencer. How's it going? 48 months. Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, Rob's Gaming Table, the holy trinity of content. Hey Spencer, how's it going? All amazing IPs in my opinion too. I love it. All right. Yeah, order. Order doesn't matter. I don't know. I can remove one of these out of here. Oh, I got to remove this one actually. Yeah, so let's throw this one in first. Take away 1, blocks 1. Then we'll put this one in to finish him off. Yes. Okay. These guys go back. So our reward is 2 experience. 2 experience, we're up to 4. This gets discarded. I go home with 1 HP. Yeah. So, hello. Upgrade. End a battle with 1 HP. So now it's if there are more undefeated enemies than undefeated party members, you ignore 1 defense on all enemies. Dragon leaps better. Each party member may move 1 hex. You may spend any amount of additional tenacity and increase the number of hexes by each party member. Each party member, it doesn't matter. This doesn't help me. It isn't any better in solo, I don't think. Molten weapons now is interrupt after rolling dice for your engage. If you're using a weapon, your combat skill dice deal true damage during this engage. I need to find a weapon. And Dragon Blood, enduring of 3 after any adventurer defeats an enemy. Again, all the upgrades on here, if you're playing solo, do nothing, like really. Other than this molten weapons, that's the only one that gets better. Everything else I think is the same. That's why I didn't really care about flipping it that much, but I mean, we did, so. Maybe there'll be some quest scenario where it's like, if you're the master on here super early, you get a bonus. But I doubt that. Okay. All right, what phases are we in now? What's happening? That was day 2, yeah. So we finished, we're gonna go to reward phase. So with 2 experience is not enough to get another cooldown. So I here's what's going through my head. I either go 2 health, or I go 1 health, save it 1, so maybe I can get my cooldown going. Or what I like to do with this class is take like 1 extra combat die, because I find there's some skills and enemy things and conflicts that usually will punish combat skill dice, or everything but combat skill dice. So like I like having a both, so that, you know, if one gets drained or something, I have extra combat. I also could take one of the defensive dice already. That might be okay. I could take my 3rd die of 2-handed, but I really just get worried about like, we're gonna try to do this, so like we need more survivability. So like I'm thinking of going like maybe 2 health, or a health and then 1 combat die. A heavy armor die, Beth, you think? The unrolled combat dice work with heavy armor too. Yeah, true. Yeah, like, because if I go in defensive stance, right, I can roll them plus this, and yeah, I'm thinking long term. But I'm thinking of like, what do I need right now to like make sure I survive? That's how I look. Health and heavy armor, yeah, okay. I'm down with that. That sounds good for me wanting to survive. So 1 health. And then heavy armor, which I think is this one, right? Yeah, this is the level 1. So it does like, goes in my cooldown track, and if I roll one of these results, it could like, basically while it's in my cooldown, it's like I have a shield blocking damage every hit. So yeah, let's go with that. Health, heavy armor, and save 1 for the cooldown. Or save 1 for the cooldown, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, having only 2 cooldown is really rough, actually. Having a low cooldown is good for this die, though. But it's not good for how the game mechanics work. Like, this game is like a race against time. And if I'm sitting there waiting for my orange dice to come back, or I can't do anything, I'm literally going to start taking true damage like crazy. So I am going to save for the cooldown, actually, and not take this right now. I'll just take 1 health, save for cooldown. And then we go to Adventure Rest, right? Where I can get a health, so I'm at 3. And then I'll remove this over fatigue die. Now what? New day, we're at day 3. Oh yeah, we forgot the overlaying mechanic thingy. I always forget. It's no symbol, so we just leave unrest where it is. I could just go to a peaceful. I could go to a peaceful, or I'm working my way to here. But I also have this side quest that's down here. But I could also go to a town and find a new side quest that maybe something easier I can just get done quick when unrest gets up high. I basically want unrest to get to like 4 or 5 and then do a side quest. I just need to get to here by day 4, so I can't actually like come back here right now. This side quest might sit for a while, actually. I might not even do this ever, to be honest, but maybe I'll just go for peaceful just to get some XP flowing. One, 2, 3, 4. I could go to unstable. I think I just need some XP. That's like all I need. So like, town doesn't get me XP unless the side quest I get at the town has XP on it, which isn't always a thing. Oh yeah, there is one for range and one for melee. I always just start with the melee one for some reason. With this class, because I feel like I didn't say that, but that's why I tried the range one, but I felt like I always was like up, like I had lots of melee enemies. I was always getting hit by them, fighting with them back and forth. I just like the melee one first, and then I take the range one after. Yeah, the range one is this one. Yeah, I could go with either. I just always, based on playing before, I like the melee one first. But yeah. I have had peacefuls that do give 2 XP. Here's the problem. I can't go to a conflict. I could stay here and go to a conflict, right? But I'm only at 3 health. And my cooldown's loaded. So, and my cooldown stat sucks. So I'm not ready for a combat right now. So I think I just go to peaceful. Because it'll let me just heal up a bit. It'll let me remove some a die from here. Give me maybe 1 or 2 XP. I don't know. This is just how I'm thinking. And there's not another conflict nearby. And I don't want to kind of stay where I am, really. I guess I can work towards this one next. The conflict that's over here. I like taking peacefuls when I'm have combat wounds. Bed Oh, it says undead, no hangover. A bed-raggled Nord sorceress stands on a nearby hilltop, hailing you with a trembling wave. You approach with caution, but she claims she has a blessing to bestow, knowledge of life after death, gleaned from her time studying under Engoff, the Gravesinger. The benefits of such knowledge are suspect. Life as a zombie doesn't sound very appealing, but the sorceress insists her technique has purified the infamous necromancer's methods, simply allowing one to temporarily avoid the eternal night. No decaying flesh or mindless wandering required. The side effects are virtually nothing, she promises. Yeah, I heal at the end of day, just like one, which I did at the end of that fight. And I'll get to do it at the end of this, too. But I don't want to go into combat with my current status. All right. One man's curse is another man's mild inconvenience. So the first option, each adventurer must choose to either drain number available skill dice or lose number of tenacity based on current unrest. What the frig? Peaceful or tense, I could lose 2. Tenacity. Can I drain dice out of my cooldown? Is that a thing? I have no dice in my available slots. After resolving this encounter, enchant an adventure with the following enchantment, Necromancer's Curse. After the enchanted adventurer is defeated in battle, they may choose to gain 1 over fatigue to deploy to the hex where they were defeated at full HP. This could help me beat this quest early, maybe. This side quest. For 2 tenacity. For 2 tenacity, I could basically have an extra life. And then we go into this side quest where we're like, have a level 10 enemy. But like, then I could like maybe beat it. I don't know. Like, early. The problem is right now we'd have, it'll be a level 10 and a level 5. I'm also not going to be really healed up for the fight either, which is bad. I don't know. What do we do here? Or I can just increase unrest by 1. I think I take it. Yeah. Spend 2 tenacity. We get 1 experience. And now I'm enchanted. With like an extra life. It's like better than a healing potion. For 2 tenacity, I don't know. I'll go with it. All right, so now we go to reward. We have 2 experience. Not 3. Is there a world where I just do another peaceful right after this? That'll get me to my 3 XP, hopefully. I'll have my 3 cooldown. I'll have 2 more health going into this day 4 fight we're going to, right? Yeah, that may be the play. Yeah, that might be the play. Yeah, don't want to get weapons or any items because I'll just lose them going into that fight. Oh, technically we're at peaceful, so we wouldn't lose anything. But we do need to change this, right? It's going to go up by 2. So we're going to go to tense. I don't know if I should spend any. I'm not going to spend any. We're now in tense. Okay. Okay, now we rest. We're going to day 4. Oh, we're on day 4. Oh no, I totally miscalculated that. Day 1, day 2, day 3. Oh, now I gotta go here. Maybe I should spend some of that XP. Maybe I should. How much XP did we get for the quest thing? It was 2, right? 2. So maybe I spend 1 and save 1 then. What are we spending the 1 on? Health? Defense die? Combat die? Just take 2 heavy armor? Oh, really? Oh, really, really? Okay. I'll take 1 heavy armor. I'm gonna go the melee one. And then I'll save 1. Or do I take another combat die? Or another health? Just to get a health. So I don't go into the combat with only 4 health. No, let's just stay where we are. Hold our ground. We need that cooldown. HP is for noobs. I agree. And I am a noob. I am noob. Okay. So day 4. We're now gonna run 1, 2, 3, 4. Means I need to put a light fatigue in here, which is, oh, this sucks. Okay. So now we're gonna do our quest encounter at where is it? Camlorn. Did we go to the right place? Yeah, we're at the right place. Camlorn. So travel to Camlorn, initiate the following clash. So we don't have an entrance tile. Okay, we're gonna deploy, we need a cache tile here. So only deploy to hexes 1 through 4. So we're at 5 XP. So our EP is just a 5er, right? What do we get? An aggressive riposte 3. What's riposte? Is that like retaliate or something? Each turn, the first time this unit is dealt damage by an adjacent opposing unit, this unit deals this number of damage back so long as it was not defeated. Riposte. Okay, sure. Wow, 3 dice. 4 health, 2 armor, 2 range. This guy's a Riker. He's gonna Rike my face. Okay. So this is the first. So only deploy to hexes 1 through 4, then calculate a new EP as normal. Okay, so this guy's 4 health. Going to 1. Okay, new EP, I calculate again, which is 5. And then, oh, but divide it in half, rounding down, so it's 2. Using the new EP, deploy enemies through 5 through 8, so 2 number 1s, right? Level 2 heavy armor would be my choice. Oh, what does level 2 heavy armor do? Oh yeah, I didn't even take the thing for it. Level 2 heavy armor. Immovable. Goes in your cooldown track. Well, this dies in your cooldown track. After an adjacent enemy engages you, deal that enemy damage equal to the number of available combat skill dice you have. Ah, but I only have 1 combat skill die. Yeah, I like taking one early combat skill die with this Argonian class, but I didn't do that yet. And it feels weird because I was going for the cooldown. I do like that die though. I definitely want to get that die at some point. Hmm. But I don't think it's now. But I will take that as my next defense die. That sounds really cool. Level 2 I have... Oh yeah, there is 2 different options. But I like one that does damage back. Ironclad. Do I have the right die? Oh, I have the wrong die. I have the wrong die. It's this die. I don't know, I put the wrong one back. Okay, I fixed it. While this die is in your cooldown track, Resolve and Constitution dice. Oh, that's these dice. In your cooldown track, each prevent 1 additional damage. Oh. Okay. Huh. Yeah, yeah. Oh, which one's better? I think if I don't take a lot of the level 1s, immovable is better. But yeah, let's not get... I need my offense to stay tight. Let's not get away from that either. Okay. I need my cooldown track fixed, or otherwise all this sucks. I think just one more cooldown. I know having a low cooldown works great with the defensive stuff, though. But again, taking longer in a fight is not what I want to do, because that just leads to true damage problems. And we don't want to get there. So we need to win offense, in my opinion, better than defense, just for winning combats faster. But I know there's a balance there for sure. Okay, so we're back to deploying enemies. Let's grab level 1. Gar, Colossal. So I think he gets 1 extra HP, right? Yeah, this unit deploys with additional HP equal to the total number of combat skill dice trained by adventurers. Well, I only have 1, so he just gets 1 extra HP, so that's kind of cool. And he's going to deploy from 5 to 8, so 5. And I get all my dudes in this one, right? There's got to be more to this. Khajiit Bandit. Who has retreat, 3 health, 3 range, 2 dice. Going on 6. Okay. When deploying enemies, use as many... Oh, I'm supposed to be using... okay, this enemy's fine, this enemy's fine. This guy is not legit. I have to use humanoids. I forgot. I should read the whole thing again. I gotta keep drawing until I find a humanoid. There's one. So yeah, no dinosaur. We get an Imperial Bandit instead. 5 HP. He's got native. So if I kill him, he's going to heal everyone else. Is not a thing I want to deal with. So either kill him first, and then nobody gets healed, or I kill him last, right? That's kind of like the best case scenario. Party members use the star hexes for deployment instead of the entrance tile, which they are all on this side. And I have low HP. So I could start here, just so I'm in range to go after her. Well, I guess I could start here too. She's range 3, but she can get me. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. I start over here somewhere. It's this guy. Yeah, he's going to be able to hit me right away. Oh my god, that's so bad. This guy's going to be hitting me back for like 3 damage. How do I win against that guy? And the part is I don't want to kill her first because she only has 0 defense. So we're in tense. Adventurers must collectively discard one item. Done. And then during quest clashes, the drafted fighters become companions. So yeah, I gotta set up all these guys, right? So do I just hide? Like, I'm worried this guy's gonna kill all my friends too. All my drafted fighters. I'm gonna figure out where to deploy them. This guy's 8 health. Okay. 6 health on this guy. Just gonna use some colored chips underneath, just so it's easy for me to notice quickly which ones are my friends and which ones are my enemies. This one's kind of easy as a white chip, but okay. So where? So I basically don't want to be the first blow on this guy. I want to be the finishing blow so I don't take 3 damage back. But this guy, he's better. Although he can't reach. 6 range. That's so crazy. Okay. Let's go. Oh, come on, man. Orc Marauder. Troll. Let's get him, boys. Yeah, I'm going to kill the range right away. I'm going to try to go at the range myself. Try to kill it. It's just this one is going after most health, I think. So I think I'm okay, actually. It's kind of good that I have lower health and I have an 8 health friend with me. Because this guy will go after him, right? Not me, which is great. Rolling 3 dice with aggressive is like scary business at 2 range. All right. Let's get him. Round 1. Fight. Cooldown. Okay. Oh, I don't have tenacity anymore. I could have helped this guy move 1 extra space, right? If I had 1 tenacity. Each party member may move 1 hex. Oh, and I could, oh man. But I can do that any point on my turn, right? So let's go here. I like want to roll tenacity actually. Because then this guy can start attacking that guy. I guess not the end of the world, but okay. So we're in our stance. Gonna roll these 2. What do we get? We got 2 damage and 1 damage. So that's 3 damage. That has no shield. That's enough, right? Good. Boom. Got him. We'll put him in like this. And do I need to roll defense for any reason? I don't think I do, but I guess I could for just having my bar full for this. That's kind of good, right? So I take one of these. I switch stances. Because if I get a tenacity too, I mean, I need to build up my tenacity again. So rolling dice. Okay, so I got the 1 melee shield thingy going on, right? Do it for science. Okay, so next, my companions go in whatever order I want, I think, right? So let's just move 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's go hit this guy. with Avelli's Sharp Arrow. Just gonna roll 1 die, and then there was the True Strike thing. What was a True Strike? It's like if I get a 1, right? If it's a 1, it's true damage. A 1 is true damage, and then the Iron Bark. Oh yeah, okay. She's defensive against range. So she did roll a 1, so we'll do a true damage on this the big guy. Okay. And then she's not gonna move or anything. And this guy, I guess, just move him along. Okay, enemies. This guy's gonna go, and he's gonna, doesn't need to move, it's 2 range. Just attacking here. 3 dice. And has aggressive. So rerolls misses once, right? No misses, all 1s. So this guy's got 2 defense. Oh yeah, I forgot how solid these guys are. So only loses 1 health. Okay. And this guy is just gonna move for 2. Can only reach this guy. He's gonna roll 1 die for 1. Gets blocked by the armor. Okay. Round 2. Cooldown. Of course we gotta go this spot, right? It's like, looks like the best hex I should stand in to attack this guy. At least we'll go here. 1, 2, 1, 2. I can keep moving after doing this, right? I'm gonna try to unlock a cache. Of course, best part of the game. 3, 1, 4. I need 5, 3, 1. So let's just take fatigue, and we'll just change the 4 to a 5. Yeah, I know I can do 2 more tries, but I'll just take it. What do we get? We got some fondue. Discard this item, then either roll 3 enemy dice, or sorry, either roll 3 enemy combat dice and gain tenacity equal to the damage rolled, or each adventure rolls 1 enemy combat die and gains tenacity equal to the damage roll. Okay, so I just can try to get like anywhere from probably 2 to 4 tenacity, maybe? I should probably just use this right now, right? Yeah, I'm gonna use this right now. Just discard that. 3 dice. 3 tenacity, just like that. Boom, shalakalaka. So now Dragon Blood's on, enduring. So after I defeat an enemy, I can remove 2 light fatigue or 1 over fatigue from my cooldown track. I need to remember this. Yeah, Dragon Blood, exactly. It's like, man, I can get my Dragon Blood going. And it helps for like social checks too that come up, right? If I don't have the speech dice going, it's just like nice sometimes to pass the social check when I want. Okay. I can keep moving 1 more spot. But do I think this is going to roll the die to kill this guy? Because I don't want to take 3 damage back. From Riposte 3, this jerk. I think I just attack this guy. Yeah. I'm just going to attack this guy. What's he have? He has 5 health. I won't be able to kill him. This guy could kill only if I roll the 1 side. This is the more common side. I don't know if I should risk it though. I don't think I should risk it. So I'll just roll this die. Maybe I don't roll any. Maybe I just hide like a chicken? Yeah. Let's just try to build up our HP. Let's build up our HP. I'll try to be the cleanup squad. Okay, so this guy I want to move here. I'll let him attack here. Problem is he has to go through 2 defense. 3 attacks, only takes 1. Hits back for 3. And this deals damage, right? Riposte. Dealt damage and deal damage back. So it doesn't get blocked by shields, right? I'm assuming not. I'm assuming it just goes right through. This guy takes 3 back automatically, I think. Or do shields block any deal damage? I don't think so, right? I don't think so. I don't know. I feel like that's how it should work, but I could be wrong. It does get blocked. Oh, true damage would be it. Okay, I see. Yeah. Riposte is blocked. Yeah, because it says deal. I just thought deal. Okay, so it does block 2 of it then. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad, actually. So I would have been able to block 1 of it. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, maybe I should have went at him. Yeah, maybe. Let's go. I guess this guy is just gonna go. No, let's have this guy go first. He'll just attack the bandit guy for 1. He misses. This guy will go here. He's gonna attack for 2. He has aggressive, but doesn't miss. He's just gonna get 1 damage through. Yeah, we don't really want to kill this guy first because he's the native, so he'll heal this guy. Then she's going to shoot back here for 1. Gets a 2, so it's not true damage. So it fully gets blocked. Oh, that sucks. I wanted a 1. Okay. I think we're good then. So this guy's going to attack here. 3 dice. Rolls 3, so only 1 gets through. This troll is freaking amazing. Okay. Round 3. Cooldown. All right. I think I'm okay to move in. Try to kill. 1, 2, 3. Gonna roll these guys. I ignore 1 of its armor because of there's still more enemies. Oh, then undefeated party members. Oh, it's not adventurers, it's party members. Never mind, I don't ignore a defense. Yeah, sorry, my party's like I'm running with a gang now. This is not as good anymore. I was thinking only adventurers. I'm like, oh, I'll never go higher than 1. No, it's party members. Whoops. So he still has 2 defense against me, but let's see. So I can hit him for 2, 4. I only need to do the 4, 1. It doesn't matter, right? So let's do this. 2 light fatigue. Take this 4 damage. And he dies, so I don't have to worry about his riposte shenanigans. And then this one, whatever, man. Okay. Oh, and I have the dragon blood, right? So I can take out 2 light fatigue. Yeah, it doesn't matter in this case, I think. Okay, take out 2 light fatigue, and then companions. We'll just have this guy attack for 3 on the Imperial Bandit. Oh, did I forget the Imperial Bandit attacking? Probably, right? He would have attacked the lowest health. He would have attacked the lowest health out of all these guys, which is this guy right here. I forgot him attacking. Oh, but he misses anyway. Okay, I missed that last time, I just realized. So now this guy will attack here for 4. He blocks 1, takes 3. And then we'll have this guy attack for 2 with aggressive. He hits. It's enough to kill. And then his native thing doesn't even matter. Yeah, no. Okay. Look at it, we've rolled that one. It's gotta be a punishment for this. Has to be. This feels too easy. Okay, everyone, come home, everybody. Full health. So this guy's the only guy that lost health. But when I deploy him again, he's going to have full health, right? So I'm just going to heal him up. 8. One too many. Yeah, that's 8. She's good. All right. Conquer, done. Experience of 2. Going to 7. Now, I don't know the order of this. Do I just read the completed now or do I end the day? I'm not sure, but I'm going to go when completed, go to entry B35, page 30. Throwing down, Circle of Champions. All right, you emerge victorious from the first round. Oh yeah, I didn't read the previous story. So while mingling with the other competitors, you hear rumors of fighters having their food spiked with some sort of narcotic in the night before their battle. The potion is believed to originate from the apothecary in Stornhelm, which in a happy coincidence, is where you're heading for the next round of the tournament. You make note to visit the shop while you're in town. Depending on how the fight goes, you might be in need of some of its wares. Quest objective. Hello? Why you no focus? All right, quest objective. Travel to Stormhelm and initiate the following clash recommended by day 8. And then only deploy enemies from 1 to 4. Calculate new EP, divide a half round to down. Use the new EP to deploy enemies 5 to 8. When deploying enemies, use as many humanoids as possible. So exact same stuff there. Party members, we go on there's no entry tile, so we go on the stars. Resolve the following modification based on the current unrest. Oh, this time it's not throwing away items. It's dealing true damage to ourselves. And it's to all party members. After each party member's deployed, they're dealt... Oh, so that hurts my buddies too. If this damage would defeat a party member, they instead remain at 1 HP. Oh, okay, that's all right. Ongoing step effects. During quest clashes, the drafted fighters become companions controlled by the party. Like normal companions, they're deployed at full HP and are permanently removed from the party if defeated. Before a drafted fighter's turn, you may choose to make the companion retreat, removing them from the battle, but keeping them as a companion. Okay. So similar stuff, except for there's a juicy legendary item in there. We'll try to get that bad boy. Okay, so now let's do the whole reward stuff, right? So we have 3. We talked about it already. We're going cooldown of 3. Yeah, is that still true solo? Running with a bunch of street urchin? Nope, I'm cheating. I'm definitely cheating. So I spent my XP. 3 cooldown track feels better. What else? That's it, right? And then we go to our end of day. We get to rest or whatever. Heal 1. Let's take out a light fatigue out of the cooldown track. Then what? Oh, I just realized after any adventurer defeats an enemy. Oh, it's adventurer. Never mind. I was thinking party member. I gotta be careful with that. I was thinking, oh, I didn't defeat the other guy, but someone else in my party did. But it has to be adventurer. Never mind. I was thinking I could get rid of my fatigue ahead of time. But yeah, never mind. I gotta be the one to do the final blow. That makes sense. Drink that dragon blood. The XP dial? The XP dial is at 7. That's right, right? Shouldn't it be at 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and it should be at 7 because it started at 2, right? Yeah, I've spent 5 XP, and it's at 7, and we started at 2. So I think we're good. I think we're good. Yeah, I know you guys can't see it that well. It's like kind of... Yeah, I have it on 7 there. I don't know. Yeah, cause it was at 5 during that fight, right? When I was deploying enemies, it was at 5. Yeah, yeah. I got it. I do miss that when I play though. I always have to go back and like recalculate my XP I spent and fix the dial. Every single time I play this game, I feel. Every single time. I always forget it. And the day dial too. I always like have to then count. I always keep my cards like discarded off to the side, but then some days you do like a town encounter, so it's like hard to keep track of the days sometimes. The day is worse to miss because it's hard to fix it. Okay, so now it's the next day, day 5. What else? And we're trying to go to where now? Stornhelm. Where is Stornhelm? Oh, right here. Okay. Do we go try to do the side quest maybe? It'd be a 7 XP. We're gonna get a level 10, a level 5, 2 level 1s. I don't know. This might be like a bad side quest for us. Oh, we just need to eliminate the Khajiit. I forgot. I don't need to defeat everything. I just need to defeat the Khajiit and survive, which I can survive because of the Necromancer thing. Yeah, we're just going to assassinate this guy. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go for this. The only problem is we're going to have to go... we went by day 8, right? Ooh, so we only have... Today's day 5. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. We do a peaceful. That'll let us rest up. Let us get a bit of experience. But then it'll go to 8 on the experience, we think. But again, we just need to avoid all the enemies run at the Khajiit. I'm just worried that the more enemies I have on the board, it might be hard to get the Khajiit because there's obstacles. So we start over here. And if I have 3 enemies deployed, I'm blocked. So I can't even run through them to go after the Khajiit. So I definitely have to like let them move out of the way. But most likely we're going to have 4 enemies. So there'll be one behind the Khajiit, which is fine. So it'd be... Khajiit's first. Yeah, Khajiit's first. Level 10 Khajiit. Then a level 5 enemy would be here. Then a level 1. Then a level 1. And maybe another level 1 at the 5 spot. But this is, I could get 2 experience from this too. Oh. But I guess it's just like a normal conflict encounter. The only difference is it'll drop our unrest by 4 if I can do it. Yeah. We're at 7 right now. I think doing it at 8 isn't going to make a difference. I just want to do it before 10, I think. I wish I had a weapon. That's another problem. But I don't want to just go to town after town looking for weapons. But I probably should, after the next fight, I'll go to a town for sure, I think. Yeah, let's just go 1, 2, we'll go to this peaceful. Peaceful, that's day 5. This on day 6. Then day 7. Maybe this peaceful or a town. And then we do the next tournament fight on day 8. I think that's the play. Oh yeah, and I need to do the overland thing, which is going to go up by 1. Unrest is going to 4. Okay. So move there. Peaceful. Feats of strength. You stop. Halted by the barker of a roving carnival, a toothless orc whose dingy appearance cannot suppress an inexplicable charm. Before you know it, you find yourself lining up at an even dingier booth, unslinging your weapons and preparing to test your strength at a possibly rigged game of skill. Test your might. Okay. So for 0 experience, each adventurer may roll a number of their available combat skill dice, which I only have 1 because I'm a sad panda with didn't get my other one yet. With the goal of rolling the most damage possible, so probably a 1. Each adventurer rolls 4 or more damage, which won't be me, gains 2 experience. So yeah, you need like 3 or 4 dice for that. All rolled combat skill dice are exhausted. So yeah, I'm not picking the first one. Your words prove your strength, not your might. Make a social check. So if I spend all my tenacity right now, if successful, treat this counter reward as bonus XP. What does bonus XP mean? Does it not go against my dial or something? I've not come across bonus XP yet playing this game in the last few days. Is that what bonus XP is? I know what bonus HP is. Not on the dial. Oh, that's juicy. I wonder if I got bonus XP before and didn't even realize and just put it on the dial, like not catching that. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. That's the best XP. And each adventure may draw, a legendary item. If unsuccessful, each adventure gains 2 life fatigue. So I'm going to go for the second option. I hate how all my tenacity just keeps going away. But I don't have the social die, right? So I have to just spend tenacity to win this, right? Okay. So bonus XP. I'm going to get an XP on my map, but not on the dial. So now this is going to be messy if I mess up with the dial later, trying to calculate it properly now. I draw a legendary item. The Glyph of Shock. Each adventurer, while in ranged form, okay, that's never going to happen. The enchanted adventurer may change any of their rolled combat skill dice to 1 before resolving them. I mean, like I could, right? I don't think that would happen often. Don't think this would happen. Yeah, free loot's better than no loot, I know, but it's my only loot I have, and it's not what I'm looking for, but it's all good. Better than a punishment. I spent 3 tenacity for a loot I don't really care about, and just keeping an XP off the dial. Sure. I don't feel great about that, but it's what happened. And then what about our end of day thing? Oh, we're going to decrease unrest. Yeah, I'm just going to do that now so I don't forget. Oh yeah, we'll keep this in the discarded pile because we resolved it. Okay, and then rewards. 1 XP. What are we doing with 1 XP? A combat skill die? Or a health? Health, we're going to get a free health. We'll go... Oh, we'll be at full health after the rest. So, I don't know. Combat skill die, right? I'm doing it. Or an HP. Or a level 2 defense die. No, we'll go offense. Let's go offense. I know that's the most boring experience spent you've ever seen, but I feel like it's needed. Just for shenanigans that ask for combat dice. Although we do get punished for having them sometimes too, so. Okay. Now, rest step, we can take this out of here. And then we go to full HP. Okay. And then day 6, we go down here. And we're going to do this conflict, the side quest one. I might be crazy. I maybe shouldn't do this, but I want to do it. Could also use them in rolling the heavy die. Yeah, true. I need to remember that. Yeah, I don't use them defensively enough. I use them while I'm waiting for my orange dice to come out of my cooldown track. Or if I just need like an extra from that stupid divert. I always use them for divert as like a one last little engage to like finish off an enemy. I find I use it for that a lot. Okay. So we'll do this little battle. I have a Khajiit cultist I need to find. Khajiit cultist. Where are you? Khajiit cultist. Found it. Okay. Khajiit cultist. 6 health. I know I should be putting out other stuff first, but... Okay, it's going to start here. We need... this here. This here. This here. This here. This here. And our EP 7, so I need a 5 on number 2, and I need a 1 on number 3, and a 1 on number 4. Okay, so we have 2 combat skill dice now, so this jerk comes back out and he's 5 health now. That's great. Because of Colossal. And then 7 HP. Whoa. Oh, this is a rush guy. 7 HP Nord Marauder. He's going to rush around the board at us. And he has a native, so if he dies, he heals everyone else on their side. Then a lonely little skeleton. Give me Gloomhaven vibes over here. And the Intimidate and Ritual. I just need a refresher on those again. Intimidate. After this unit's engaged, apply a fear status die to the unit's target. If the target already has a fear status die, remove it instead. Okay. And then Ritual 1. Is that a healing thing? Ritual. At the end of this unit's turn, all allied units in sight heal for 1. Great. I just need to kill this jerk and survive till the end of that round. We win. And I don't have my friends for this one, so it's just us. Okay. Just thinking. Okay, so 3 cooldown. We gotta get through. This guy has 0 armor for me. 7 health though. I'm only rolling 1 orange die, so I don't think that's really gonna get through there. So I think I just go after the skeleton. Of course, I'm gonna go on the loot. And of course, we're gonna pause for a sec while we try to jiggle the lock off this chest here. Everyone, just ignore the man at the chest. Ignore the lizard trying to get the loot. 643 I need, and I have a 651. So we'll just keep the 6. I mean, I could take 3 fatigue. Would be good at going in defensive stance, actually. I do like doing that, is like purposely taking extra fatigue when I have a nice cooldown, just to make this die like extra good. But then it also hurts my attack dice later. So yeah, let's just roll both these again. 4 and a 2. Okay, we'll just take a fatigue. And we'll open this bad boy. Give me something good. A magic weapon? This game, man. Sure. Drain 1 available combat skill die to ignore your target's defense stat for this engage. Yeah, not what I'm looking for. Great. Okay. Useless. Okay, back to our regular scheduled programming. So he's got 2 health, technically 1 armor against me. So 3 damage would kill him. So I'm going to roll these 2 together. And of course, double blanks. Double friggin' blanks. 2 tenacity. Does Dragon Leap truly let me leap? Of course it doesn't. Can I not just leap over this? Come on, come on. All right. It's more like a dragon crawl. Wow. All right. Let's just load up the bar. Why not? I'll change. Oh, sorry. My stance was wrong, which I never really pay attention to. Okay, now I'll change to defensive stance, right? Put this in, roll these 2. Back to the left so the way stays open. I know, I realized I screwed up there. I just thought I'd kill this guy for sure. And then that guy would move up, and then I'd just try to go around with like a double run next turn. But it's still the same thing. Yeah, this guy's going to trap me. So now I still have to kill this guy to get through. But I can't move after I've engaged, right? So, oh, I could Dragon Leap, you're saying, right? Yeah, maybe I'd do that, right? Dragon Leap for 1. But then I'm still blocked. Like, it doesn't help me, right? If I go here, I have to go 2, right? You're saying? Then this guy goes here. Yeah, I have to do 2, right? Yeah. Oh, I could have moved after the lock pick. I see. 1, 2, 3. But that still wouldn't help me. I still need to use tenacity to get there. So yeah, we can say I did that. I still have to spend 1 though. To do a Dragon Leap to like move the last step. After attacking. So we'll say I looted, moved here, attacked here, big whiff, moved back here with Dragon Leap. And then I'll armor up. Oh man, I'm getting all the tenacity today. Okay. Done. Okay, enemies will go. This guy goes first. 1, 2. Yeah, can't hit me. This guy will go here. Oh yeah, okay. I forgot she's gonna move to us too. Right? Yeah. Okay, so 2 attack. I could have moved back 1 more so this guy wouldn't attack us, but I don't think that matters. All right, 1 attack. So I block it from this, right? And then the Skelly. 1 blocked. And this guy, I guess we'll just move like this, right? Something like that. I mean, if I can get to this, that would be funny. Well, we'll see. All right. Cooldown of 3. Get our 2 orange dice back. Okay. I mean, I just need to kill her. And I have my 2 orange dice. Is it possible? She has 1 armor and 6 health. If I roll 2 of the other symbol, it is possible. YOLO? I do have my necromancer thing, so I should just like not care. I could stay back and like make her move up more and then try to sneak in, but then this guy will probably block me too. 1, 2, 3. I also still have my Argonian resistance too. Oh, I only got one of those symbols. But this is total of 6 damage, so it's 1 shy, I think. Yeah. So 2 damage, 4? Is it 4? Oh, it's 3. I'm so sorry. I was thinking it's 4 for some reason. This die is 4. My other die is 4. Yeah. This is only 3 damage. I may have messed that up before. Yeah, it's the other die, the club one that I played with a bunch. Okay. So 2, 5. It's 5 damage, but I take light fatigue. I'll put this one in first. Light fatigue. This goes in. She blocks 1 because of my ability ignoring 1 armor. So 4 get through, right? Yeah, 4 get through. We'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah, deal 3 damage. Yeah, okay. I also forgot her ritual, but I don't think it matters because nobody else has lost health. Yeah. All allied units they're allied to themselves though, right? That's the thing, I think. So I think she heals herself too, right? Allies. It's like right here. I thought it was in here. I don't know. Dragon leap on the cache? I could. Yeah, that's true. And she'll move in first, right? Yeah, that works, Dominic. I like that. Down to 1 tenacity. And then I can attempt it, right? Anytime you go on it, right? 6, 5, 3. Oh. I'll spend 1 and lock in this at a 5. I'll just spend 1 more and lock that in as a 5. Let's fill up our bar as much as we can for the loot. Just for the lulls. Till the end of the round, you can only take a maximum 1 damage each turn. If I want to spend this. See, that's the good loot. That's some good loot. I think we're okay. All right. So she goes first. She doesn't need to move. Oh, this is bad. Maybe I didn't want to do that actually. Because then these guys are going to trap me and I need to hit her. I guess I could use this. I could go in range and use these 2 dice, right? But yeah, crap. Yeah, I'm going to use 1 tenacity and go back all for my mistake. That was bad. I shouldn't have done that actually. Because she doesn't need to move. She has 2 range. I need to stay beside her. Yeah, I'll spend the tenacity. I messed up. I got too excited for the loot. I'm okay being attacked by all of them, I guess. She's going to get me anyway. Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay. So she's going to attack. Attacks for 2. I block 1. Take 1. And she is going to give... Oh, I should have a fear status die now, right? Is this her first time attacking me? Yeah, this is, right? Fear status die. So fear is the effects of this unit's non-combat skills are ignored. So my orange dice, right? Oh, this is ignored too. But this is after, right? Yeah. Okay. Non-combat skills. Yeah, so that sucks. So now my defense doesn't work going forward, right? Until that goes away. Oh yeah, what am I doing? This goes in here. Different game. You do not block with the heavy. You do not. Oh, yeah, because she's ranged, right? Even if I'm beside her? Is that right? I thought if they're beside me, I still block it, right? Yeah, adjacent enemy. Yeah. Just because they have a range greater than 1 doesn't mean it's like a range attack in this game. It's like, it depends on their positioning, it makes it range. Yeah, adjacent's okay. That's why it's good to stay beside her, right? Because that's usually where I am, right? That's why I always take that die first, I was saying before, because when I'm attacking with two-handed, I'm always beside my enemies most of the time, right? So like this defense die does more work for me, I find, than the range one does. Because like I need to be beside the enemies. A lot of them need to be beside me, so it's like that one comes into play more, I feel. I could be wrong, but okay. So we blocked that. I have fear now. So now my die doesn't work, right? So this guy doesn't need to move. 2 dice. Hits me for 2. And then this guy's going to move in. Attack with 1. Hits me for 1. Down to 2 health. Okay. And this guy can't do anything. Round 3. Cooldown of 3. So with these 2 white dice, I need to hit her for 3 total. I don't feel like that's going to happen. But I got to try, right? I have no other tricks, do I? I have no tenacity to help me here. I don't have a weapon. Yep. And I'm okay to die once because I have this necromancer thing, and that's what we're using it for, right? I already got the mastery. I already got the mastery done. I got it in our first fight. Yeah, we already flipped. We already flipped. Okay. I'm just gonna attack her. Oh, I forgot to do her ritual thing. We gotta find out if she's allied to herself. Would she have healed one? How do we find that out? Allied. Allied. Yeah, this matters, right? How am I spelling this? I don't spell it right, or it's just not in the book? Ritual 1. All allied units in sight heal for 1. Allied. Yeah, allied's not in the book. And allies in there 65 times. But it's because it's in words like typically. She doesn't count herself, you don't think? I just don't know if they're allies of themselves. I mean, we could just go with no. Sounds better for me. Yeah. Trying to click through all 65 allies quickly. 55. Yeah, I don't know. I give up. All right, I give up. We'll just say no. We'll just say no. No resurrection or no healing. Because these guys are all full health. So, all right. Round 3, cool down, my turn. I'm gonna just attack her. Oh my god. 1 tenacity, 1 hit. 1 hit doesn't do anything. This is rough. Okay. 1 tenacity, does that help? No. I need to get, I need to have 2 tenacity, would have been good. I could roll extra dice, right? Okay. And I think we just stay there. She's gonna attack for 2. Only hits for 1. I'm not dead. But she removes the fear die now, right? So my defense is back. So then we'll have this guy attack. He rolls a 3. Okay, now I'm dead. But when I die, after the enchanted adventure is defeated in battle, may choose to gain 1 over fatigue. To deploy to the hex where they were defeated, full HP, and then discard this. Okay, 1 over fatigue. Some price to pay, I guess. Full HP is 6. Look who's back. Okay. And then skeleton. Nothing. This guy does nothing. Round 4. Cool down. Yeah, all that fatigue from the looting was silly. I should not have done that. I always regret it later. And this tincture I don't think would really help us tons. Oh yeah, I forgot we could ignore 1 attack. Yeah. But I think it's better now to use it. It's fine. I think we would have died anyway. Would we have though? Yeah, let's do that actually. I'm going to save it. Let's not use the resurrection if we can avoid it. So I think I was at 2. What'd she hit me for? She hit me for like 3, right? Or something? Yeah. Okay. And then that guy was blocked, right? From the defense. So I would have been alive if I ignored her attack, right? So, yeah. Yeah. Because we could kill her here if we roll the right side on the die. Buys us another round, right? Should have ignored it at 1 HP. Yeah, which is what I just did, right? I think. So only 2 damage. Oh my god. This is killing me, man. Killing me. And then we'll take a light fatigue. Defensive stance. Roll this. We got the 2. We got the 2 side. Sick. Okay. Now she attacks. Oh yeah, but she'll put the fear on me anyway. Yeah, so I don't think it mattered that much. Okay. So she's gonna attack with 2 dice. She rolls 2. I'm definitely dead. No, I'd block it, right? Because she only puts fear on me after, right? Intimidate. Yeah, after this unit's engage, apply the fear. So I block that actually. I block that. But then now when these guys attack, I don't have it. So now I'm dead. Now I take this. Now I'm full health. Now this is gone. There was a chance. If I rolled the right die there was a chance. We could have killed her. Maybe survived the round. But it doesn't look like that's the play. And then the skeleton will attack for 1. Hits me for 1. And we still might not win it. My rolls keep up. Okay. So round 5. Cooldown. Two-handed stance. I don't think I should ignore HP when I have the fear die, right? I think this die doesn't work, right? Because fear is the effects of this unit's non-combat skills are ignored. Oh, it does not apply to skill dice already in active slots or the cooldown track. I'm messing that up. I might still be alive. I don't even know. Oh, I'm a dummy. Yeah, I didn't understand I didn't do the last part. Yeah, I definitely blocked that. There was other damage I shouldn't have taken for sure then. When I had that fear die the first time. Damn. Yeah, I might not have had to waste that necromancer, but it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. So this goes here, but this is useless. This die is useless right now because I have the fear die, right? So I'll just... What do I do? There's no I can move. Maybe not get attacked by all of them. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just... No, I don't want to get trapped. This all gets me trapped, right? I'll come here. Yeah, I can't run. I'll get trapped. I don't want to be trapped. I'm trying to get away from her hit. Yeah, stay there, F armor. You were at 1 still. You didn't need the necro thingy. So I should just rewind that? You sure? Yeah, I just feel bad like taking it back over and over again because like I messed up, but it's like yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I definitely took damage when I shouldn't have for sure. Okay. So now, yeah, I'll just stay where I am. So she'll attack. She rolls 2, gets blocked. I lose the fear die. This guy attacks for 2. He hits for 3, which means I still have to spin this thing. Oh man, I wish I could save it. It's okay, it's okay. Maybe it'll mean I have more HP in the end anyway. Okay, then this guy will attack for 1. It's like I'm living Groundhog Day where like I keep going through the same loop, but it always ends in the same result, just like a little later. So this guy missed. And next round, right? Fatigue rounds. So I take 2 true damage because I have 2 heavy fatigue or whatever it's called, over fatigue. But then they all take a damage, right? So she's dead. Or in this game they don't. In this game they don't, right? Oh man. Can you tell I haven't got to this situation in a while? Do the enemies take damage? Can you tell I never go to the fatigue rounds? My whole goal is to finish a fight before that, dead or alive. Fatigue 23. Nope, that's not where I'm looking for fatigue. It's in the combat in the 60s, right? No, only over fatigue makes damage, so no damage for baddies. Okay, okay. Okay. That's my too many bones history creeping in, isn't it? I feel like I'm playing too many bones every time I play this game, so it's like hard to like forget old habits like from years and years of playing that game. That's what makes this game harder for me to learn and memorize, because it's like so similar. Like I feel like I'm playing the same game. And then I have some of that happen with like Hoplomachus and Cloudspire, like just some of the like the graphic design, the enemies, like the stats, like the keywords being named the same or similar. It's like, yeah, it gets messy. Gets messy for sure. Okay. So I just take the damage. It's not over. I wish. Okay. So then I cool down. And then we roll all of the dice, because I'm sick of it. Okay. So we got 3 damage worth and a tenacity. Take the tenacity, but we'll do the damage first. So she dead. Okay. So I just gotta survive to the end of the round. So I can move now, right? Which I don't want this guy attacking me also, so I might as well 1, 2, 3. That should only be hit by this guy, right? Or if I go 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. So this guy will come at me. 2, it gets blocked. This guy can't reach me. This guy can't reach me. As much as I want that loot. In the fatigue rounds, I gotta end it there. So we win. These go here. This goes here. I know. I want it, but we're in the fatigue rounds. Like, I would have to take 3 true damage the next turn. And I can't reach it. Even with my tenacity, I don't think, right? 2, 3, 4. I could do it with Dragon Leap, but I want to save the tenacity. I think it's better than drawing a legendary item that might be useless. I don't have faith in my pulls in the loot in this game. Especially playing true solo. So much of the loot is garbage. There should be some like set. I know it would add more time to the setup, and I don't want that. But I wish there was kind of like something. What game did we play recently that had that? Where like you play with like only stuff from the actual classes you're using. I feel like Iridia used that by you getting loot from your own little treasure chests that are only specific to your character a lot of the time. So that one like was nice. Like I like when games filter the loot based on who's playing. So the classes actually like, you feel good when you get rewarded, right? But I know this game's balanced, like for you to get crappy loot. There's lots of reasons to just toss loot for like to save your butt. But yeah. I probably also spend way more fatigue on loot than you probably really should, which makes it feel more punishing when I get no good loot. Okay, so what happens now? We're going to reset this. We're getting... How does this work? Do we even get the XP yet? Probably not, right? If this encounter is successful, it was, complete this quest during your next town encounter and give each adventure an additional town action. And then gain 2 XP during that day's reward phase. So I get nothing right now. Okay. Fantastic. All right. So what we're going to do then, since it's reaching the 3-ish hour point of the stream, I think it's a good spot to stop. And then we'll continue in tomorrow's stream, going to a town, trading this in. And we still have to do our second fighter throwdown or whatever with our fighters. And that'll be on day 8. So we're going into day 7. So I'll just do the end of day stuff. So we heal, get rid of one of these dice, and get rid of this. What else? I mean, maybe we could do the town thing now. Yeah, maybe we do the town thing now. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, let's just do that now. So let's go to day 7. And then we're going to go, oh yeah, peaceful to do our overland ability, which is increase unrest by 1 to 4. Okay. And then we're going to go overworld. Let's travel. Where are we trying to go? We're trying to go to Stornhelm, right? So let's go 1, 2, 3. Let's just go to this castle or Crosswitch. Let's look at both of them and see what they got. Okay, Crosswitch is 3 items in the shop, but no legendaries, 3 commons. I don't really care about trainers too much right now. Oh, but we do get an extra town action, so maybe we do. It does have an inn, has a quest board, has a guild kiosk, and has an alchemy station, and doesn't have any town square ability. Okay. And the other one was the castle, something castle. Oh, the first one. Alcare Castle. 4 common items, no legendary. 4 trainers. Oh, I see. The Crosswitch only has thief trainers. I'd rather have the warrior, mage, and thief all accessible. That'd be good. It does have an inn. No quest board, though. Do I need quests, though? Should I get one more side quest? Probably, right? Just so we can lower unrest again later if we need to. Knights of the Flame Outpost. Let's just read what that is. So the town square action is gain 2 bonus HP. If the unrest level is at peaceful, gain an additional 2 bonus HP. It would be because when we trade in our side quest, we could drop it down to peaceful. And then we could get 4 bonus HP for the next fight. I don't think we need it so much if it's our fight with our friends. Yeah. I don't think we need it so much for the next combat. So maybe we just go to the town that has the side quest open. I know a thief skill, acrobatic. That's in the thief? I like that one for a melee fighter. I think it is, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, so we might be able to get acrobatics maybe. What else could we get that's in that? Speech? Or Ledgerman? Legerdemain? I don't know how this is. Oh, it's the looting one. Yeah. Let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that. Okay, let's go to Crosswitch. So go to Crosswitch. The only difference is, there is no difference because we can still get to Stormhelm in 3 movement. So let's visit Crosswitch. All right. At the start of this encounter, if the unrest level is at dangerous or higher, each adventurer may remove 1 die from their cooldown track. Oh, that page doesn't tell me if they have like cool abilities. I wish it did. Because let me check the other ability actually. At the start of this encounter, the party may freely gain the Dark Forces of Greed side quest. That's the one I just did. No, we don't want to do that. Okay, so yeah, Crosswitch is the play. It's not at dangerous or higher, it's only at tense. So yeah, let's just get our 3 common items. Come on, give me a 2-handed weapon. No. And let's get out our 5 trainers. We'll look at the items in a minute. So 5 trainers, all thief. Is there even more than 5? Probably isn't, right? I think it's just for multiplayer. Yeah, we'll just grab all of these. Okay, get in there. Um, oh, Pestilence says, morning. You want acrobatics and speech by untraining Magicka with Dragon Knight Loop of Tenacity. In 2 close combat in heavy, just stay close to everything. Which one would be better to start with? Is acrobatics or speech, do you think? Pestilence? Like, any recommendation there? If I'm only to take one. Dieter says speech is great. Okay. Yeah, I'm down to take one of them right now. I don't know if I go both. I do have 3 actions, though, because we're going to turn in that quest, right? And here's our item. Glyph of Prismatic Defense. Enchanted Adventurer. The Enchanted Adventurer cannot be targeted. When the Enchanted Adventurer deals damage, discard this. Oh, man. That'd be cool in, like, a bad situation. Like, that last scenario would have been great. This would have helped me, too, in that one. Bravo Melon Salad. Discard this item, then gain 3 tenacity, or each adventurer gains 1. I kind of want to take this, right? I need the tenacity. And then we got the circlet for 2. Tenacity, interrupt. After rolling, change a single level 1 or level 2 skill die to a side of your choice. I feel like I played with that before. So I feel like I want the salad. I feel like I should take... So speech is guaranteed tenacity, right? Because then I'm not using it, right? Is that why? Or is there some way you gain it too? I forget how the speech worked. I used it before, but that was like a year ago. Oh, I remember this, the ranting die, where I like rant them off the board, right? Pervasive will. Pervasive will. Oh, you can make them a companion? Oh. Combine. So you drain this die, combine the values of all authority dice rolled this engage. Any single adventurer may gain tenacity equal to or less than this value. Reduce tenacity gained by 1 for each hex of distance between you and that adventurer. So you're just saying gain this authority die. I thought I'd be trying to gain this. I'd see. I didn't realize this was a thing. Yeah, you can use it on myself, and I'll always be right beside myself, right? Yeah, okay, you sold me. Guys, I didn't know that was a thing. I thought when you were saying speech will help me with tenacity was just because on social checks, I wouldn't need to waste as much tenacity because I can roll speech dice, right? That's what I thought you were telling me. Okay. All right. I like playing live on stream for sure. Because when I play by myself, I don't catch things like that. And I'll be honest, I'm too lazy to read every single die on the sheet. I usually just read like the first couple to get an idea of what's going on. Yeah, I know I can get drain dice back. I never really get to use it because my tenacity I'm always like using for other things. But yeah. Yeah, that's a good combo. All right, so we're taking speech, which is the 2 faces. But you're saying I should untrain this? Which I could have did before, right? I don't need this, right? Yeah. Yeah, because I can put a couple dice here and it won't bump into stamina. I thought of putting it here. Oh, you can't see that. Yeah, I untrained Magicka here, but I could have put it maybe here. But I don't know how many orange dice I'll go. Probably a lot, right? So, yeah, okay. All right, sold. So let's trade this in. Gain 2 XP. I'm going to go to 9 on the dial. 2 XP. I get an extra town action. I can then do a social check of 3. I'm not going to do it, though. I'm not going to do it. Okay. So I gain this. I think I'm going to take this salad. And then probably a side quest, right? Yeah, go two-handed to the max. I don't know. I've never played two-handed more than just like one session to see it build all the way. I was only playing it like to learn the game earlier this week, but I just kept restarting at like the first session and would just play a session each day and then just restart and try again, like a different region and stuff, just to see more of the game. But yeah, I want on stream, try to go as far with it as I can. So we'll see how we go. I don't need to use the inn. I don't think I want another item. I do have my guild action. Maybe I do that. Oh, the inn can clear my cooldown track. I never want to do that ever. But I know it could. I know it could. Beth, quit being logical. You're ruining my fun. Salad over circlet? Yes. No, maybe not. If I have a way to generate tenacity... So I just thought of this to gain tenacity when I need it and I'm in a jam. But if I'm able to generate tenacity more, this seems better. Yogi, member for 32 months. Loot, 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 loot. I don't know. Yeah, that probably is better, right? All right. All right. I'll take the circlet. All right. Damn it. Yeah, I guess I don't have loot I really care about in slots, so it's like not like I'm full of active loot that matters. Okay. Should I do this though? Oh yeah, I completed a side quest, so we're at peaceful. I gotta remember that. We're at peaceful. So do I need to take another side quest? Maybe I don't. But we are only on day 7 out of 12, so unrest can fly back up, right? But I know sometimes on the encounter cards, we do get ways to drop the unrest sometimes by taking like worse choices, but... Kiosk for lucky two-handed weapon, but I probably won't get one. I won't get it, I know I won't. Thoughts? Yeah, let's go for the weapon, I think. I just don't trust I'm going to get a good one. All right, we're going for it. We're going Battle Master. Or armor. I could take an armor too, right? I wonder if I have to choose in advance. Or maybe I just house rule it that I get the first weapon and the first armor. I get to look at them and then choose one. Oh, you think I have to take whichever one comes first? I'm not going to get what I want, for sure. This is dumb. Yeah, I'll just take whatever comes up. But I like my house rule better, though. All right, so this game doesn't come with any weapons or armor, supposedly. Just lots of food. Oh, it's a freaking bow. This game sucks. Damn it. Okay, now I gotta shuffle it. That's the worst part, is I have to shuffle the deck. It's like a punishment. Ugh, sucks. I should really shuffle this way better, though. Yeah. So do I need to switch to a range build now? Is that what we need to do? I keep getting so many range things. For this thing, I could use this, right? Like there's nothing stopping me from changing to range stance, selecting this item and rolling combat dice, right? I can do that no matter what, right? So it's not a useless weapon. It's just not my, like, where I want to go. Like, I want to use two-handed stuff. I should have cleared my cooldown? Never. Never. Or just overtax it, recover all combat skill dice on my cooldown track. I mean... could be a thing. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. That was like the worst town phase I ever did. I made poor choices, but we did what we did. So let's end this day. So we'll get rid of this. Oh yeah, I have 2 XP to spend too, actually. And we get to full health. I'm doing it out of order. 2 XP. How are we spending our 2 XP? Do we save it for cooldown 4? Do we get a speech die and a health? Do we go for our next orange die and start smashing fools? Going for the club? Yeah, this onslaught die. Deal 4 damage to your target after it's engaged, gain a Bane stats die. Or I could deal 5 to my target to drain it, but I have ways of recovering it. Yeah, the overtax is nice. I agree on that. So maybe I should switch. Oh, look at this one. This overtax. Oh, but can I go in this stance now that I don't have magic? Drain 1 available combat skill die to ignore your target's defense for this engage. Yeah, maybe I just use this for its overtax, right? I don't know. Yeah, I never think that way of like using that stuff like that, but... To speech? This bow is exactly not useful to you because it requires skill die to be used with it and no combat dice. Oh, yeah, it includes no combat. Yeah, but can I not just use it to do the overtax? Like, I would just ignore this. I'd switch to range, roll combat dice, ignore this, and an overtax. And then I would just get to recover all my combat skill dice. I don't know. I know it's not the best. Yeah. Okay. So 2 speech plus 1. 1 speech die for tenacity. Okay. This one, right? Oh, come on. Okay. All right. 1 authority plus 1 spiky armor. Spiky armor. Oh, the immovable one? Spiky armor. I get it. 2 authority and go full tenacity. Really? Not more health? Or saving for a cooldown of 4? So speech. Do I need to so speech just uses stamina stat, right? But I don't have to, it doesn't matter what stance I'm in. Oh, and it does drain it, I see. That's why maybe taking 2 is better. Because it drains. But then I could get drained back by gaining over fatigue. But then I have to have tenacity, killing enemies to remove that over fatigue. That might be a little too much for me, but... Close combat defense. Oh, just another like regular shield? Like these ones? Yeah, that's true, because then I might have 2 in my bar that might be blocking like, 2 or 3. Maybe I miss on one, and then at least I have 2 I'm rolling. I like it. Because it's like, I'm thinking health for survivability. This is survivability, so... Unless I'm getting hit by ranged enemies that are actually at range for me, that could be bad. Yeah, okay. All right. Feels weird not having more health, but I'll do it. I never played with more than like 1 of these dice. Maybe I had 2 one time, but I think I only ever got 1 in the first session. Okay. I'll try it. I'm always down to try new stuff, so I appreciate it. Like, I don't mind. Like, I wouldn't normally take that speech die. I never think of that one. But yeah, I didn't really... Yeah, I was thinking about the one removing enemies from the board. But yeah, that works. That works. Tenacity is what I feel is what I'm missing. And that fixes that, right? I like it. All right, we'll make it work. Okay. So, we recovered. We spend our stuff. So that's the end of that day. We'll start next stream, going to day 8, which we must go to Ironhelm to do our next little fight, which I don't remember the page again. I should never be right here, throwing down. So yeah, that's where we are. So we'll go to day 8. We'll do that next stream. And that's the plan. Just stay close to everyone. Yeah. Which I usually do. That's why I take those kind of dice. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm trusting you. I'm gonna do the authority thing, and then I'll regret not taking a second one, I'm sure. Once I start rolling it. Yeah, so I'll be back tomorrow, same time, so noon Eastern. We'll continue exactly where we left off. I'm gonna leave it there. We'll try to wrap up the first session by the end of that stream. And then yeah, then we'll schedule another stream, assuming we don't fail the quest, to then do session 2, and we'll go from there. So yeah, I appreciate the help, guys. I do. I appreciate it. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, like, I haven't played this game in like a year, so getting back into it after playing all the other games in the meantime, it's like, it's a lot. It's like a lot in this game to keep track. And like, I could just kept playing off stream over and over again, but it's like, it's definitely not as fun playing this solo with nobody around, right? It's like definitely more fun, like, discussing things and like making choices with you guys. Like, I do appreciate it. So thank you for watching along. Thanks for helping. And again, if you're watching later, thanks if you left any rules corrections or thoughts down below. I appreciate it. Again, thank you to people who click the member button down below, join button, and support us here. And thanks again to Chip3 for providing this copy for us to play today. And what else? Anything else? Oh, 65 likes at this point. Thank you guys for that. I appreciate it. And yeah, I'm sorry for playing a little slow and not sure of myself. But yeah, I just want to get back into it. So hopefully as we keep streaming it, we'll kind of build up the confidence and play a little quicker. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see some of you tomorrow. And if I don't, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.